Alright, well, bye. Nugget was about to sit with me, but he decided not to. Alright, before we start, it is a new month. So, let's do a little trophy roundup. 13,459, 148 platinum, 704 gold, 2,517 silver, and 10,090 bronze. I didn't realize I crossed 10,000. I probably already had and I just forgot about it. What platinums did we get this month? Hang on 1 second. Also, I'll just mention right now, streams are going to be a bit weird. I changed work, so because of that, the days and times I'll be able to are going to be a bit weird starting next week. I'm still going to try to do mainly Wednesday and Friday, and then if it ends up being other days for other things, whatever. I'm not going to start Resident Evil 6 on Monday with DD. We're going to wait, just because Monday is when I start, so. Fun! Anyway, let's see. What did I earn this month? When was 4? Sorry, this month being September. There we go, so yeah. We got Final Fantasy 4, and I got Astrobot, and I think that was it. Yep, only 2. But I am 2 platinums away from 150, so that's fun. Alright, let's jam. We're on to a new chapter. The goal today mainly is, well, do any sub-stories that are unlocked with this new chapter, but finish up the entire taxi side story. Or at least most of it if we don't get all of it done. Sega, as some people pronounce Sega. I think it's mainly Americans. It's weird that I've heard people pronounce it that way because old Sega games did start with someone reading Sega. I wonder why they stopped doing that. It sounded weird because it was heavily compressed audio. Chapter 3. The plot unfolds. Oh my god, Hawaii? No, it's Okinawa. Early summer 2011. This is only a year before the game set. There's Haruka.
Ah. どうして私はおじさんと一緒にいる方を選んだのに。お前も来年は高校生。次の年には太一や浩二も中学を卒業する。
Japan has the American system of middle school, then high school. Here in Australia, we just go from primary school to high school.
俺もガキの世話に飽きていたところなんだ。嘘。そんなの。
Why would he lie like that? She knows that's not true. She knows damn well he would die for these kids. She's much smarter and a lot more mature than you think. Let's not forget what she's gone through.
お金なんでしょ。パク社長がおじさんがここからいなくなることを条件に援助するって言ってきたんでしょ。ごめん。
Park. Very interesting name. I'm trying to wonder if it's a nickname or something.
でも私には嘘ついて欲しくなかったから。
One part of me says Kyu shouldn't be treating her like a kid in this situation, but at the same time, she is a kid still. She's only, at this point, 15, I think. Maybe 16 soon. She's 16 in 2012, this is early summer 2011. I don't know when her actual birthday is.
あいつらは自分が犠牲になってでもこの朝顔を守って、お前が成功して戻ってくる日を待つと言っている。
私の帰りを。
ああ、お前はあいつらの希望の星なんだ。お前が歌手として成功し、またこの場所に戻ってくることがあいつらの望んでいる幸せだ。
みんな。
だがあいつらは犠牲を払うには幼すぎる。金がないという理由だけで自分の可能性を潰すような生き方を選
I
ば
do
せ
find
る
this
わ
whole
けにはい
aspect
か
of
ない。
her becoming an idol in this interesting because in the second game, if
きっ
anyone
とみん
remembers,
なはそれでもおじ
there's
さ
a
ん
little
と
bit
暮らしたいんだ
in
よ。
Sotenbori of this guy who basically sees her and is
私
like,
もそうだから。
I'm gonna make you a star!
ありがとう
You
な。
know, and basically tries to, you know, he wants to have her go into like training to become an idol. So it's interesting that that sort of
俺ら
like,
にだ
you
っ
know,
ていつの日か
little aspect sort
離
of
れ離れになる日が
expands out into
来るん
this.
だからな。だから俺はここを去る。お前や朝顔のみんなのことを
Sorry,
愛
just
してい
adjusting
く
my mic a bit.
おじさん。
Why is it put down that way? Like, why? That just seems a weird way to place it down. Normally like the little bit that holds the photo frame up would be at the other side because you'd move it forward to place it down. But that's really strange. Also, we have a sub-story right around here, but I don't know how to trigger it. It might be downstairs. It's probably going to start as we walk out here. No? How do we... Hello? Here we are. Knock, knock, knock. Hello? Is anyone home? I thought I'd just come by to greet my new neighbor. Did someone move in next door? Let's pretend I'm not home. Why do we let him inside? Oh, hello there. I'm with the Nagasu Times, and I'd like to offer you a great deal on a newspaper subscription. You lied to me! What? I thought you were here because you moved in. No, you just moved in, right? So I came to welcome you into the neighborhood. I've been living here 6 months. Oh, you have? Huh, I didn't know that. I thought you must be a new resident. In any case, I'd be more than happy to get you signed up with our paper. How about I give you a free trial for the first month? No. Cancellations fees may still apply, but it's not really free, is it? So you're actually selling newspapers, and you use that moving in line to get people to open the door.
Hmm?
Hey, don't make it sound like I'm a criminal. I did say hi, didn't I? Now, all I need is your signature, and you'll be waking up to that fresh newspaper smell in no time. I will say that the newspapers do have a smell, and I don't mind it. No way, try that scheme on someone else. Oh, but it's not that easy, you know. What with the proliferation of the internet and all, nobody reads the paper anymore. The medium's in danger of dying, friend, and let it die. Our goal at the Nagasu Times is to support more local news, so it would really help your community if you decided to join the cause. Besides, all your neighbors said yes, I'm sure they did. I don't care. Don't be a sore thumb. Come on, is there any way I could get you to reconsider? Must be tough. Get out of here. I'm not even gonna pretend to be nice. Get out of here, I won't say it again.
Ah?
What's with the attitude, bro? Is that any way to talk to a guest? You worm your way into someone's home, and now you're talking manners? You watch your mouth, asshole. I don't take any bullshit from guys like you. Apologize to me right now. Do it. Enough of this. Okay, I've had just about enough of this. Huh? What are you gonna do, then? You don't think I can take your ass out? That's it. I'm through dicking around. Step aside and we'll settle this the hard way. I wonder what you have in mind. I mean, I'm gonna cut the sales pitch and give your face a tune-up. You're dead meat now. So what, is it gonna, then when I'm beaten to a pulp, he's gonna be like, now you sign your signature right here. Don't tiger drop. Come at me. Hit me. Hit me. That's grabbing me, not hitting me. Hit me. Hit me. Whatever. That's what you get for trying to make me buy a newspaper. Okay, my bad. Give me a break, just this once. I promise not to bother you again. Never ever. I bet you've caught tons of people out with those pushy, thoughtless sales tactics, haven't you? Oh no, sir. Not at all. Well, you'd better drop the sales pitch altogether. If I hear you've been at it again, you'll have me to answer to. Got that? Yup, got it. Won't do it again. Honest to goodness. Here, why don't you take this? Hopefully it'll make up for my inexcusable and completely uncharacteristic behavior. Sweet. Really, I'm sorry as can be. I'll just see myself out now. Have a nice day. Alright. God damn it. Looks like that's the only sub-story that got added there. He doesn't have too many left. He's got 6. Technically 5, because the last one for Kiryu is Armon. Oh.
Huh?
Did not expect a devil killer to be here. Come at me then. Oh, it's just one guy. Come on, come at me. There we go. And he's down. Did I get anything out of that? No, he didn't even give me anything. Great. I think I have finished this restaurant. Hanamidori. Let's actually do it this way, because it's going to be easier. Yeah, Hanamidori. We still have sushi zanmai. We'll work with that. We'll work on that one. Where is it? Arson to nowhere. Great. Speaking of arson to nowhere, no taxi nearby. Well, there is, but it's not the easiest to get to. The Turtle in 3D. I've said this before, I hate 3D movies. God damn it. I want to ride my bicycle. Where is the other group? Here they are. There you go. Get off me. I'm sure he's okay. He's not gonna be dead or anything. We didn't break his neck, probably. I want someone to make a phone call. There we go. Yeah, we got money out of it. I was heading this way. I like that. I like that frog. Oh, I can't walk on the road there. Someone's chasing me. Boy, it'd be great if I could walk down here. More games need to allow that. Anyway, this one. Right, Sushi-sanai. We also got all the garbage, so we didn't pick up any more of that. Actually, I think there is one benefit to it. I think... Hang on, let me check. Yeah, 100 pieces of garbage, map scraps, drawing tickets, and lock keys. Well, technically that's easy, because there's 100 keys in total, so... That's not that hard. I wasn't sure if it's something I need to, maybe still pick them up for, but... No, there's 100 keys, so even if you just get all the keys, you'll be fine, and if you're doing everything, you'll get all map scraps anyway. And there's about 20 of them. 25 maybe, I can't quite remember. Alright. Seared bluefin tuna. Bluefin, pink fatty tuna seared to perfection. Just the right amount of fat, burns away for a delicious seared taste. That's all we can have. Okay. Alright, let's go fight, what's his name? Sodoru's grandson. Komaki the Younger. I know I don't need it, but, I don't know. It was right there. Let me through. Alright, here he is. Sasuke, that's it. Alright, this is my last training with him. This time, I'll teach you something more conceptual instead of a straight-up technique. Conceptual? Yeah, it's different from before, where I just tell you about a move and how to use it. I don't follow. You're not that good at flexible thinking, are you? Well, don't worry, buddy. I'm going to teach you anyway. People have a way of tapping into unimaginable power when their back's against the wall. What if we were able to do that at will? It would be a huge advantage. The fact that you can use Komaki-style moves shows that you trained your soul, technique, and body. That means you should be able to tap into this off-the-charts power when you're backed into a corner, just like me. Off-the-charts power? The best way to learn is by doing, so brace yourself. The kid gloves are coming off. Got it? Remember, you have to be backed into a corner. Just let me take care of that. The rest is for you to figure out. Finally, some real training. It's all been totally real. Want to take this seriously, old man? Right. Sorry. Whatever. Let's get going. You ready? Let's do this. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, let's do this. Sasuke. Alright. So I think it doesn't matter what we do, we just need to beat him up. Oh, you would do that. There we go. Oof. It's going a second too early. Just cancel each other out. There we are. There we go. Just wouldn't do that easily without having to really try. Nice, you nailed that one. Yeah, that one's bound to come in handy. Ultimate Essence, Climax Heat. I thought you were hopeless at first. I didn't think you'd make it this far. That's a pretty backhanded compliment. You got me there, old man. But really, you're turning out a lot better than I thought you'd be. Thanks, I guess. No problem. Now, you should be good enough that I don't have to hold back anymore. So now we can face off for real. Hold on. What's the matter? You scared? You know how you noticed I'd gotten rusty? Well, I noticed something too. Oh, this should be good. Let's hear it. Relax, I just noticed that you're not at your full fighting potential, either. Huh? What are you babbling about, old man? I'm not one to talk, but your moves are more about violence than martial arts. If Master Komaki taught you himself, your form would be cleaner, and you'd put your heart and soul into each technique. I don't sense that in your fighting, even assuming that you're holding back. Are you just trying to piss me off now? Fine with me. That load of bullshit's given me even more motivation to kick your ass. I don't mind taking you on, but you're trying to prove something, not just fight. Just say what you mean already, old man. I'm not sure why, but something tells me you should go see your grandfather. What? Oh, I get it. I get that you want to be the best and the strongest. I get that you think looks are a part of that. But it looks to me like you're just spinning your wheels. You trying to piss me off again? You're not trying to surpass your grandfather. You want to impress him. What the hell are you talking about? By your reaction, I'd say I hit a nerve. Under all that machismo, you're just a little kid looking for a little affirmation. You son of a bitch. You think I'm gonna sit here and take that shit from you? I don't care what that old geezer thinks. I already know I'm a total badass. Screw you, old man. Who do you think you are, anyway? I'm just pointing out the obvious. You decide what you need to do. But remember, the more you resort to violence, the further you stray from your grandfather's path. That's all I have to say. Take some time to think about it. Damn it. Screw this. We'll settle this next time. You'll pay for dissing me. Now get your ugly ass out of my face. Someone's grumpy. That'll be Bob, probably. Congratulations on completing all of Sasuke's training. We have sent you a gift to commemorate this occasion. It's not Bob, but, you know, basically. So yeah, that's the trading done. It's weird the things they do give you stuff for in the completion list and things you don't. For example, so like under training, where is it? Well, under like city exploration. So we did all garbage collection. We haven't done all tourist spots because it's all those. But okay, yeah, no, that's what it is. Yeah, because you did all garbage collection. But mini games, for example, like you know, you have to do all that. But that's I'm an idiot and realize why I just open it. It's because you can see there's different people. Oh, but even then, that's all one thing. But yeah, Sosuke is done. To get all Tetsuya, you got to do it with everyone. It's kind of weird. To me, at least. Anyway. Car. That's my inventory. I have an iron plate. Just thinking. God, I forgot how big this area is. It's gonna be nice when we get to a smaller, more compact area. Salmon. That one's not worth much. One of the most requested types of sushi. We only use salmon with just the right amount of fat. Makes sense. I prefer salmon sushi more than anything. I also prefer grilled. Which some people might say is heretical, but I've tried it, and it's just the taste. Not so much the taste, it's the texture of it was not for me. I tried sashimi once. Squid. We use only the freshest squid. It's beautifully white, translucent flesh. It's beautifully white, translucent flesh, and firm texture will leave you wanting more. Shima Aji. This sushi features Shima Aji, crown jewel of the mackerel family. You must experience the refined flavor of this fatty fish. Mackerel. We top this sushi with a generous portion of fresh, fatty mackerel. You won't want to miss it. Engawa. This sushi is made from the fresh muscle meat of different flounders. Enjoy its firm texture and milky flavor. Weird description to use when it comes to most things that aren't milk is milky or milk-based. Milky. Like if I ate chicken. Oh, actually, never mind. Chicken could be creamy. Creamy is a better one than milky. Motan shrimp. Enjoy the distinctive sweetness and texture of fresh shrimp, along with the slightly more potent wasabi it's paired with. Akagi. I can't have that. Never mind. I also don't like prawns. Similar deal. I don't like how they feel. There's a lot of things when it comes to fish that bother me because of texture. Ah, the wonderful world of autism. No, you're gonna come for me. Oh, I didn't mean to walk down the street. Actually, I can go to the M store right here. And there is a taxi just down the road as well. Let me through! Let me through! Also, I knocked a guy down, only 199 to go. That's not true. There is no trophy like that in this game, thank goodness. Oh, hang on a minute. I wish I could look at them. Also, yeah, let's get my cash out. A weekly magazine for men published by the Nihon Journal provides a wealth of information on male-oriented entertainment and features columns that take a critical look at Japanese society. Now, what does male-oriented entertainment mean? That I have to... Is it like, well... I guess baseball, maybe? I was gonna say football or whatever, but I don't know if that's really much of a thing in Japan. Anyway, baseball. And I don't know what other sports are popular. Platinum triangle ruler. A platinum ruler with its length sharpened into a blade, making it easy to use. Very sturdy. Sounds funny. I'll take it. And you can just keep getting it, I guess. Alright, what's the other thing? Let's take one of these. Fight provisions 3. You know what? Are they all fight provisions? They are. You know what? No, I only take 2 per character, so we can always have them for other people who might need them. Alright, time to taxi. Right, down he goes. There's probably going to be a devil killer waiting out front. No, there wasn't. Strange. Also, this is kind of annoying, this way we need to go for the story as well. I should still be able to taxi. Just have to wait for the story to pass. Oh, Suzuki-san, just who I wanted to see. Good morning, Hirakawa-san. What can I do for you? We had an urgent pickup request come in. Would you be able to take care of it? Sorry, I can't right now. Oh, I see. Then I'll ask the client if they could wait a while longer. Take care of it as soon as you're free, please. Understood. Now, am I going to be able to do other jobs, or is it it's only going to let me do this one? Okay, I'm ready then. Yes, I'm good to go. Wonderful. They're waiting at Nagasu Bridge right now. Drive safely. I'm always safe. Oh, they with Dojo, I think. I forgot how my taxi looks.
すいません。どうぞ。
博多駅まで大至急頼むわ。
了解しました。
しかし、えらいことなりよったで。本部の使いで福岡までやってきて、せっかくやから長洲街で遊ぼう思とったのに、とんぼ帰りやないか。
ほんまにただの事故やったんですかね。
Oh, it's to do with Daigo
さ
being
あ
missing.
なあ。ああ、もっと飛ばさんかい。
わかりました。
頼んだでほんま。
お客さん、そんなに急いで何かあったんですか？
ちょっとうちの偉いさんが事故で亡くなってしもてな。それで通夜のために
Are they from
大阪
Omi,
戻るん
maybe?
や。
I'm trying to look at the
新聞に載ってた名古屋の件ですか？
look at the pin.
なんや、うちだけやのうて。
Yeah, they must
登
be
場
for
界
Omi.
の人間も事故ったらしい
I'm
が。
terrible with remembering. I kind of remember the Omi one, but it's very small,
登
so
場
it's
会
hard
のっ
to
て
see.
どういうことですか？
新聞にはそこまで書いてへんかったんか。
Okay, now that's even
名
harder.
古屋の
I
交通
think
事
that
故
might be the
二
Omi
件あ
though.
ったんや。同じ日にうちの偉いさんとは別の場所でもう一件登場界の人間が死んだ事故があったっちゅう話や。
ほんま偶然にし
Yeah,
ちゃ
that's Omi.
出来
That's
すぎ
Omi.
ですわ。
Yep, now we can see from the close to their Omi alliance.
まとめを示してくらったらええのに。
もうそれも無理なんとっちゃいます。末期がんなんでしょ。ここんとこずっと面会者ですや聞きましたし。
このまま7代目が亡くなるようなことになれば。
I wonder if when the head of the Yakuza chooses their successor, are there still like power plays to take it?
そんなんしたら向こうの思うツボやないか。
Because if it's left open, of course, there would definitely be power plays as to
団体組長
who
全員
will
の
be the
総意
successor,
で
but if they've
8代
chosen
目が
one,
決まることになる。とどのつまり派閥が大きい方が後目や。
派閥いうと渡瀬組と大阪工業、高知組の三大派閥ですか。
せや、本家の若頭の渡瀬は今じゃ一番の武闘派で、島の広さ、参加組織の数では近江
also
最
the
大
chairman they're talking about is the old guy with the big beard from 2, I believe. He's still alive. He's, as I said,
莫
has
大
terminal
な上が
cancer.
りで全体への影響力も大きい。
But I believe he's still
高
the
知
same
の親分が
seventh
のうなっ
chairman.
た今、どっちに転んでもおかしないで。
その亡くなられた方ってのも
I mean, that would be a bit weird if we asked, but let's see what they say.
高知の
I
親
guess I
分
don't
か
mind talking about him.
一応若頭補佐ってことやったけど、正直あんま目立つお人やなかったな。どないなわけか、7代目からは目かけてもらってた
I'm
さかい。
surprised they're just freely talking about all this with some random taxi driver.
ある意味、高知さんが後目ついでくれてたら、波風
I figured they'd be suspicious that this taxi driver's asking about shit going on with the Yakuza.
これから直参組長の票を集めるために相当な金が動くっちゅうわけですか。
Oh, my
金だ
back
けで
has been
済めばええ
sore the past few days.
近江の
I
ト
think
ップ
stress
に立
causes
つっちゅうことは、日本の極道のトップに立つっちゅうことでもある。そのためには金だけやない。後目にふさわしい
Oh, I also don't know if I
功績を
mentioned
上げな
this.
あ
I
かん
think I might have once. Last month I tried doing something where with my streams I only used the title of the game. I didn't say like part XYZ.
登場界の王
So
道
I'm going back to
を取る
XYZ.
とかやな。
Saying part like XYZ. So this one says part 4 in the title.
それって
I'm
6
gonna go
代
back
目
to
の
that
堂
with
島と
all,
か
with
大
all
幹部
streams
の
again.
真島の
I thought I'd try something else again.
確かにそないなことできたら
I thought I'd try something else with
近江の
it.
力は
So yeah, that
決定
went.
的な
It
もん
didn't really seem to work out how I
資格も十
thought it
分
might.
です
So
わ。
まあ、例えばの話や。本気にすんなよ。
sorry, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Sorry about that. It's a perfect chance to dig for more info. They might even know about Daigo. Don't risk it.
まあ、 何にせよわしらのようなただの兵隊には迷惑なだけの
They're
話
army. They may not know about Daigo and it might be dangerous.
はよごたごたが収まればええんですが。
おいまだつかんのかい。
もうすぐです。少々お待ちください。
ちんたら走り寄ってからに。
I'm obeying the law. Unless there's a guy who wants to race me, I can't speed here. I don't. My deputization doesn't extend to that point.
登場会。それに大悟。
Every time you try to get out, they keep pulling you back in. I mean, he does by choice. He chooses to go back. Welcome back, Suzuki-san. You've been gone for quite a while. Well, I did have a long-distance passenger. Oh, lucky you. Then I assume you're finished for the day. He did one job. We still have some calls to take care of, so let me know if you're interested. Will do. Alright. So, do we have any new customization? Yes, that needs 66,000? Not 60, yeah, 6,000. I don't know if I like the twin turbo compared to a hyper turbo. As is. Tornado Type B. Alright. A queasy client. The client's drunk on the phone. It would be best to give him the smoothest ride possible. No promises. I'm from Nagasaki. Sorry for the wait. Ugh, I don't feel too good. Guess I had too much to drink. Oh jeez, I think I'm gonna throw up. Get me to Nagasugawa Street as gently as you can, please.
Hey.
Understood. Let's go. If you throw up in a taxi, do you get charged extra? What's the point of the inner street? I don't think we ever go through there, unless you do like free ride, which you probably can, but... Still have right of way. Don't worry about it. Come on, light, hurry up. Should be ready soon, just the other one's just changed. I think I can hold it in. Try not to look upside. It's one of the worst things you can do when you need to let this guy move, so I'm gonna overtake him a bit. Move, guy! Seriously. We're nearly there. That was a pretty easy one. There we are.
到着しました。
Man, not only did you get here without me throwing up, I actually feel better. Thanks. Always a pleasure. I'll definitely ask for you when I'm sober next time. Okay. Businessman in distress. The client is a businessman, but he sounded a little down. I wonder what's wrong. Thank you for choosing Nagasu Taxi. Where can I take you? Macy Street, please. With that suit, I'm guessing he's a businessman.
はい。
Then come on in. Yes, business, business. Stocks, bonds. Man, that did not go well. Sounds a bit depressed. Maybe I should say something. Rough day, sir? Huh? Oh, yeah. I messed up a little today at work. Messed up how? Well, I didn't agree with what my supervisor was saying, and I kinda lost my temper. So I yelled at him. A lot. Man, now I'm never getting that promotion. I should just kept my mouth shut. No, you should speak out against something if you don't agree with it. I was a fool to fight a battle I couldn't win. Especially, I disagree. You have to follow the path you think is right. You think so? Yeah. It's better to define yourself at work by speaking your mind, as opposed to brown-nosing your way up the ladder. At least that's what I think. The getting heated in an argument is probably the bad part. Maybe you're right. Thanks for saying that. Good. That seems to have cheered him up. In any case, am I really dreading the moment I walk through my front door? I cannot see it going well. I am, sorry, not am I. Why is that? Well, my wife was hoping I'd get promoted, and I know she's only going to get disappointed. How am I even supposed to look her in the eye, let alone explain to her what happened? Even so, I think you should tell her the truth. Yeah, it is bad to lie. Keeping anything like that, especially like job-wise, is a bad thing to do. But she'll be furious, I just know it. Look, you two are married. Your wife should love you for who you are, not what your job is. I'm sure that's already the case. Besides, what you did today took a lot of courage. At least give yourself credit for that. Huh. You know what? Maybe you're right. Guess it couldn't hurt to tell my better half the truth every now and then, eh? Seems like he's in a much better mood now. Here we are. Thank you for riding with Nagasu Taxi. No, thank you for being such a good listener. I feel like a weight's being lifted off my shoulders. Here's the fare. Take this tip as well. You've earned it. Nice. Are you sure? Of course! Hope to see you around. There's some garbage in the background. Look over his left shoulder. Alright, I want to equip this. Aw, man! Hold on a second. I heard something was either Nugget or the chickens. Alright. There we go. Alright, a veteran's approach. Another call for you from the highway? He had a gentle voice that made my heart flutter. It's that client from the highway rest area. So the devil killers are back for more, huh? Then I'm on my way. Mind if I tag along? That way you can teach me how to deal with more clients. He obviously knows where I'm going. What happened to studying for your class too?
Hey.
Well, both Wada-san and Muramatsu-san seem pretty sure that I can pass now. They gave me their okay. Did they really? Yeah, I even aced a practice test. I've been studying my butt off. I don't know how the tests are in Japan, but help me out, Hirakawa-san. I'd say you've been making an admirable effort. Why not take him with you, Suzuki-san? He does need more time in the field. I'm not sure he'd benefit from this kind of request. Oh, don't say that. Even if it doesn't seem relevant, I still want to know how it's done. You're certainly enthusiastic. Now, if that's not dedication, I don't know what is. Wouldn't you say so?
Hey.
I guess. Cool. I'm gonna take that as a yes then. Now, let's jam. That's my line. There are only 2 out of 4 kings left to go. You can do this. At least he's not trying to dissuade me like before. You beat Crush Kajiwara first, then cool Yoshimi. I guess it means today you'll be facing... Hey guys! Very serious looking face for a guy with a cheerful voice. Which one of you big boys is Mr. Suzuki from Nagasutaxi? Ooh, there he is. The second in command of the 4 kings. Gentle Nakamura. What's so gentle about him? Well, he does look like a gentleman. He's got the suit, and he's got a little rose in the lapel. He beats me, but he's a true veteran. Oldest one on the team. He's the last original Devil Killer, too. Been with him from the start. And known at his age 40... Is that your lapel? I don't know. He's fast as lightning, and then some. Not to mention he's racked up tons of wisdom and experience behind the wheel. You're pretty clued up for a youngster. Not bad, Mr. Suzuki. Actually, Mr. Suzuki is this guy right here. Ah, so you're the man. You sure you're in the right place? Who'd be told? I thought you'd be a little less on in years. You're one to talk. That makes 2 of us. Ho ho ho! Don't mistake me for one of those doddering old seniors you see puttering around. When it comes to driving, experience trumps all else. I've refined my skills over decades, maturing them like a fine wine. Now I hear you've already bested 2 of the 4 kings. Is that correct? That is. Well, from where I'm standing, those guys might as well be fresh out of driving school. Just because you know how to hold the wheel and step on the gas doesn't mean you know how to race. Watch and learn, Mr. Suzuki, because today's lesson is how to lose sight of a veteran. Alright. 1 intermediate, 1 advanced. Off we go. Oh god, I didn't even realize I could do that. Okay, that was come on, Suzuki. That I can understand. Well, that was hey. He's turning into, oh god, I don't know. Actually, did anyone say hey? In anything? Oh god. You do more drifting. Pull ahead slightly. Oh, bitch. My lead. Fuck. Oh shit.
Come on, Suzuki. Nani?
I looked away for a second. Alright, time to Tokyo Drift. You know, I've never actually seen Tokyo Drift. Again, I don't watch those movies, I don't like them. Did you say goddamn? On me, coming through. Fuck! There we go. Eat shit, nerd. Oh heavens! Okay. We got this. Yeah, we got it. Unless somehow he pulled ahead of me right there,
いいレース
which
だった
was
ぜ
extremely unlikely. Goddamn! You did it, Suzuki-san. That's nearly all 4 kings. There's only one left, their leader. How could this be? I've been racing for decades. Doggone it. Though I suppose this turn of events isn't entirely uncalled for, I must say, Nakajima found himself a diamond in the rough. Did you just say Nakajima? How do you know our boss? How? Why, he's the original Devil Killer. The man started this whole gang over 20 years ago. What? Oh my god, who could have guessed?
Huh?
Wait, you're telling me the chief started the Devil Killers? You gotta be joking. He's just an old geezer. No offense. We were all a lot younger 20 years ago. Yeah, I was 5. Your boss was a real speed demon back then. The fastest in Fukuoka, and maybe even all of Kyushu. Actually, 20 years ago in 2012, it didn't exist. That's just... Nah, my brain can't handle this. So in 2012, I was 13.
Huh?
Then tell me why a legendary god of street racing would just quit to start driving taxis around. Your guess is as good as mine, young man. Weren't you an original member of his team? Surely you must know something. Back then I was just a slowpoke. I never really got to talk to the man. Though I'm glad I stuck with it. I made it to the 4 Kings, after all. Took me long enough. And now I go losing to a taxi driver. Perhaps my age has finally caught up with me. Some racer I am, eh? I'm back. Hey there! I hear you were out showing Kiyokawa-kun the ropes today, huh? No, today I was up against the Devil Killers. Oh! That thing you were doing for the local police. Don't get into any accidents, you hear? Yeah, and I'm sure it won't be bad if anyone sees a Nagasu taxi speeding along the road in a race. Chief, I need to ask you something. Hmm? And what's that? Is it true you were the one who founded the Devil Killers? Where'd you hear that? From Gentle Nakamura, the guy I just raced. Looks like the cat's out of the bag. I was thinking to have a sit down with you one of these days. Might as well be now. Plot dump. When you're young, you have time to do whatever your heart desires. Sure, says me at 25. For me, that was cars. I loved them more than anything. Well, just about. Before I knew it, there were a whole bunch of us. Motorheads to the core. Motorhead. So I decided to form the Devil Killers. We'd race day and night, trying to shave seconds off our best times. We all knew the dangers of racing on the highway, but we were careful. We tracked down the best spots, found out when there was the least traffic. We even posted lookouts with walkie-talkies. They really did a lot. We were a close-knit bunch. It wasn't long before we gained a reputation as the fastest boys in town. That's not a reputation most men want. My Devil Killer days, that was the prime of my life. Can you imagine this old gnarled stump of a tree once had leaves up top? You still have hair, you're not bald, guy. Anyhow, as with anything, time was never on our side. With each passing generation, the glue that held the crew together seemed to be dissolving. And now look at them. They drive like reckless maniacs, no regard for safety whatsoever. Then they brought gambling on board. When it comes down to it, there ain't hardly nothing left of the vision I once had. Only greed and ill gain remain.
Yeah.
People shouldn't have to suffer because of it. Racing was about the thrill, not this. Listen up, Suzuki-san. There's something I want to ask you. Yes? I want you to break up the Devil Killers. Can you do that for me? I mean, I already was. My phone! That your phone? Better see who it is. Sorry, one moment. Hello? Why did the focus change there? That was weird. What up, Suzuki-san? Who is this? The last of the 4 Kings. Technically, the 5th to lead the Devil Killers. Long story short, I'm Devil Takamura. How did you get this number? Huh, wouldn't you like to know? What is it you want? See, you've been preying on my teammates lately. And thanks to a taxi driver of all people, they've been on a losing streak. It'd be bad if word got around, so someone's got to nip that in the bud. I don't see why. Let the people know the truth. Yeah, I don't think so. Our livelihood depends on our rep. Take that away, you take away our business. Get me? That's what you get for basing your business on extortion. Shh! Say what you like. Either way, we need to get back our good name. I'm thinking on, like, a major scale. So, let's hold a race, with spectators and all. How about it? Me against you. Or are you afraid to get your ass handed to you? No, I refuse to be a part of a circus act. You should wait to hear my offer. I'm assuming Nakajima, wimp that he is, asked you to dismantle the Devil Killers, am I right? Thought so. What, are you saying you'll disband the Devil Killers if I beat you in a race? That's exactly what I'm saying. Whoever rules the road makes the rules. In other words, the fastest guy calls the shots. That's always been our way. Fine, you'll get your race. And just so you know, I don't take kindly to people who go back on their word. Of course! Wouldn't expect you to. But just so you know, there's a reason I'm in charge of the Devil Killers. You better be prepared, old man. We can take him. So, this Devil Takamura says he'll break up the team if you win.
Hey.
That's the long and short of it. So the bad seeds I sowed way back when have sprouted into weeds, tangling up the new generation. I'm ashamed. Don't be so hard on yourself. But I do have to ask, are you really okay having such a big part of your past gone for good? I don't mind. The ones I care about most are all right here beside me. Ain't that right, Wada-chan? You bet, leader.
Huh?
Wada-san, don't tell me you were a devil killer too. Yep, as were some of the older drivers. Wow, I guess that means I'm part of an elite team here. That's bitchin'. Boy, that's an old saying I haven't heard in forever. In fact, by 2012, no one was saying bitchin'. That was more of a, God, that died in the 90s, I think. From what I hear, Suzuki-san, that Devil Takamura's as quick as they come. Don't go out there without a plan.
Hey.
I have a plan. It's called Drive Fast. I'll keep that in mind. Then, without further... Why does every office have a big-ass safe in it? Without further ado, boys, let's get back to... I guess this one makes a bit of sense. They do have money coming through. They might want to store it in there in between before they have to take it to the bank. Before that, can I ask one thing? Why did you leave street racing? And the Devil Killers? I got old. They meant everything to you, didn't they? Well, you probably had an accident. I think you ought to leave it there, Suzuki-san. I'm sure you have some things in your life you'd rather keep close to your chest. No? Did you hit a kid? Sorry, that was rude of me.
Yeah.
Aw, you were just curious. I should be the one apologizing. Okay, everyone, why don't we all just drive safely, give it our best, and leave the heavy stuff behind, huh? Sounds like a plan to me. What the hell's up with that picture of a guy golfing? Devil Takamura. No doubt he'll be my toughest opponent yet. But make no mistake, I won't go down so easy. Alright. Firstly, anything new? Semi-racing tires. We can't get those yet. Chassis type C, but yeah, still can't. Forest green, why not? They're all pretty crappy. I like the racing one. The client was very taciturn. He seemed a little nervous as well. Be careful out there. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. When they said mask man, in my head I was thinking like a full mask. I forgot. It's just a surgical mask. Where to? A place nobody goes. So I'm like, quiet. He wants to commit suicide. I guess he wants to be alone.
Hey.
Understood. Let's go. Maybe I should try to make a conversation. All I can see is that mask, though. Do you have a cold? Notice you're wearing a mask. Do you have a cold? Oh, cough cough. I hope you feel better soon. It's nice to hear kind words from a stranger. Maybe he's going through a tough time. Driver? Yes. How is business for you these days? Well, I do okay. Is he gonna try and rob me? Good for you. I just lost my company. No, he is trying to kill himself elsewhere. In fact, my life has pretty much hit rock bottom. Things got heavy all of a sudden. How do I respond to that? Life comes down to willpower in the end. No matter how bad life gets, you can get through it if you have the willpower. You think so? I do. Where there's a will, there's a way. Q's been at rock bottom. I believe Q was prepared to die. He was in the first game with Yumi's death. He was ready to die. You know, and also Nishiki's death. But it was just the fact that Haruka was there, and you know, someone needed to protect her. That kept him going. I wasn't sure I could go through with this, but you convinced me. I'll give it a shot. Oh god, I think I just made him. I don't understand what I'll play along. Did I just convince him to do it? Oh god, that's bad. You can do it. I've got your back. Yeah, I can totally do this. Hopefully that worked. That's bad. Can I ask you to let me out here, driver? Okay. I wonder what he's doing way out here. Are you sure this is where you want to get out? Yes. I couldn't do this if there were too many people around. Do what? Oh! Never mind! He was planning to rob me. The way he was saying going somewhere quiet, I thought it was going to be a, and then, you know, the whole dejected way he felt, losing his company, I thought he was going to, end things. Rob you and your taxi. I did wonder about robbing when he asked how business was. Huh? My company fell apart and I've run out of savings. I decided robbery was my only option. Do we say shot stopper? Or firearm flip, depending on the game? But I was never very brave. So once I got, where did you get the gun? So once I got in your taxi, I didn't think I could go through with it. After talking to you, though, I found the courage to give it a shot. Thanks, man. So that's what was going on. Looks like my advice came back to bite me. Well, hurry up. Hand over the money. That's not going to happen. I've been shot before. I'm sorry what I said caused you to do this, but there is another way. I can't stop now. If you don't give me your money, I'll have to take it by force. Okay. It's just everyone watching all of a sudden. Huh? Alright, he's down. Looks like luck really wasn't on my side today. I ended up with a driver who's built like a tree trunk.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just didn't have the willpower. A passerby reported seeing a taxi driver getting held up. Is this the culprit? You can explain yourself down at the station. You're coming with me. No, my life is over. You made a mistake, but that doesn't mean your life is over. Once you get out... Officer, he has a gun. You might want to detain him right now. Once you get out, work your hardest to make something of yourself. You have to keep trying. Yeah, look at here. He spent 10 years in jail for murder that he didn't commit. Thanks, driver. I'll do my best. Come on, let's hurry this up. I forgot to get the fare from him, but something else is bugging me. I get the feeling I could have talked him out of committing that crime if I'd been careful. Driving taxis is tricky work, so yeah, that's not the best outcome, but who cares? I'm not that fussed. Holding it in. I get the feeling this client was in distress. Look after them the best as you can. Okay, so it sounds like they need a piss. Or shit. Or both. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Can you take me to my office on Macy Street ASAP? If I'm late today, they'll fire me.
Hey.
Okay, but you look pale. Is everything alright? Well, I really need to use the restroom. But first, I have to punch in at work. Oh, then let's go. Hurry, please! I got a shit! That face. Oh wow, okay, quite the path we're taking. Alright, let's go. Normally you count to 3. God, my bladder is gonna burst. I'm about to swing a leak here. Just hold on a bit longer. Doesn't matter because we had to stop here anyway. Fuck me! I hate how they do that! I don't know why when they see you they then run forward, and also I was braking, but my car was just still rolling. Dig deep. Any second, traffic lights. Okay, this should be pretty soon. There we go. And of course we have to stop again because of course we do. Still have a minute, we only have one more turn. I think we'll be fine. And now I'm trying to reverse. I can't reverse. Fuck. Okay, I was too wide there. Oh, we failed this. Can I just reset it? Can I just retry? Yep. Oh, no. I don't want to... I do want to retry it. Alright, well, we failed that now. What do you mean ignoring traffic light? I've stopped. Oh, no, I hadn't. Whatever. We're going to fail. I'm just going to sit here for the full 30 seconds. There's no point even trying. And I took that turn too wide. No. Well, you pissed in my taxi. Yeah, if we hadn't taken that one turn wide, we would have been okay. It would have put me back there. I was like, there's no time. Weird to have these two stop signs so close to each other like this. Oh, God. I don't even know if I needed to indicate there or not, but here I do. Okay, God, everyone's on the bloody crossing right now. Did people in other countries call these zebra crossings? We did here. There's like a little thing when I was a kid, that's one of the things they taught us to call. Because pedestrian was probably too hard of a word for young kids to say. Alright, dig deep. We really got to slow it down back there. Half the time, what really affects me with these missions is just the waiting for lights or pedestrians. Alright, it's about to go green. Here it is. Good. as long as we don't go wide before. We can't reverse for some reason. Let me actually check that. Is there no reverse? No, there really isn't. I guess... Yeah, the best you can do is reposition. But that affects your score and wouldn't put me back too far anyway. Okay. Let's turn a little sharper. There we go. And it's just up ahead. We're running a long time. Uh-oh. Oh, it's green, thank goodness. Oh, that was close.
遅くなってすみません。
Yay! I made it to work on time. And it's all thanks to you, don't you have to be? Happy to help. Didn't you need to be somewhere? Oh yeah, I'd better head off now. Thanks. And we got a level up. Nice. Nope. Dragon defense, bounding throw, and essence self-destruction. I'll take these two. Just so that I have them since they're both level 7. I don't know if level 20 is the max level or not. It might be. Suzuki-san? Yep. That's 3,500. That's 2,000. Take the tires. They might be a little more useful. So a chassis will top speed and turbo duration. I might do 2 more normal missions, and then that might give me enough to get the next chassis. So let's do that. An astute woman. The client is a lady who spoke in a Kansai dialect. I guess she's not from around here. Just so that I'll have enough to continue. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Hey, driver. I want to go to Ghetto Hot Spring. You know it? Sounds like she's from Kansai, not a local.
Hey.
Yes, I know it. Let's go. What route would you like to go? I ain't from round here, dolt. How the hell am I supposed to know the way? I'll leave it to you. Just get us there however's best. I'm gonna have myself a little nap. That's very laid back to just fall asleep in a taxi. So the route is up to me, huh? Take the short way, no reason to, like, voice it. She's asleep, but taking the shortest route would be the best idea. No reason to, like, take a long way. Hey, driver. She woke up, that wasn't very long. Yes. Where are we now? Chikuzangawa Street. Idiot. I ain't know the roads around here. No need to be so rude like that. You sure this Chikuzangawa Street is the quickest way to go? Heh, bet you think you could rip me off just because I'm not from around here. No, this is definitely the shortest route. You can check it on the map if you'd like. Never mind. If you insist, I wonder if how often taxi drivers do that. If they will, like, you know, take scenic routes to try and make the meter be higher. Never mind. If you insist, I'll have to trust you. Just don't go getting in any accidents. I'll be careful. Seems like she believed me. I should have confirmed the route in advance, given that she doesn't know the lay of the land. I'm not sleepy anymore. Got any news to share, driver? What sort of things are you interested in? Current events, you know? That sort of thing. Current events, huh? Politics, I guess. Okay, well, how about some political discussion? Sure! What do you think of the current ruling party, driver? Oh god, I don't fucking know. I don't know Japanese politics. Oh, I don't support all their policies. And why the hell not? I'm a member of the National Women's Association for that party. That's why I'm here in Fukuoka. What is it you can't support? Go on, spit it out. I'll tell you exactly how wrong you are. Now that is a terrible way to do it. You shouldn't ever speak like this if you're in a government. If someone disagrees with you, you shouldn't be like, tell me why you don't like it and I'll tell you why you're wrong. you should be open and listen to them, and then be able to explain to them your side of the story as well in a calm, respectable manner. Got ya. I was only joking. Politics bore me to death, actually. You ought to know that politics, religion, and war are tricky subjects to bring up to someone you just met. Yeah, I should go with sports. It ain't good to discuss sensitive subjects when you're in the service industry, driver. It is true, but yeah. It's one of those weird things where they... Well, war's a different one. Normally it's religion and politics, but war is definitely one. They say never to discuss, but they're also the things I most like to discuss because I like to hear what people have to say on them. She's right. Who is this lady? We're almost there, ma'am. Ah, great. Mind if I pay with the 10,000 yen note? Oh. I've taken a lot of big notes today, so I don't think I'll have enough change for that. What's wrong? I'm very sorry. I don't seem to have enough change on me. You wouldn't happen to have anything smaller? Nope. All I got is 10,000 yen notes. You could also pay by credit card. Nah, never liked the things, so I don't carry one. Surely you can make a 10,000 yen note work. Look, there's a convenience store over there. I'm sorry about this, but would you mind waiting while I go into the convenience store to get some change? Oh, not at all. I'll be right here. Do you drink tea or coffee? I'm a coffee drinker. Why? Well, I need to buy something to get change, so I thought I could get you a drink to make up for the inconvenience. Oh, that's very kind of you, driver. It was my fault I ran out of change. Still, everybody makes mistakes. The important part is how you handle them. And how you handled that just now completely made up for the whole thing. I'd even say it gives a better impression. Top marks for service. Thank you. I seem to have handled that the right way. Here we are. Thank you. Your no longer gruff lady. Your service skills are quite good. Huh? Her Kansai accent is gone. I'm actually an undercover examiner, testing the service given by taxi drivers. An undercover examiner? I love that face cue sometimes has that. You gave me a good service today, Suzuki-san. I'll pass that on to Nakajima-san. Here is the fare. I think one more and I can get those, that other chassis. Keep up the good work. I want to get that chassis before the next race. Just in case. I don't think it'll matter, but still. Childlike curiosity. The client is travelling with a child. He's interested in taxi drivers, apparently. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Hey, Mum. Why is the sea blue? I'm afraid I don't know, sweetie. It just is. Come on, let's get in a taxi. Could you take us to Meisei Street, please?
Hey.
Of course. Let's go. When kids are young, they ask more questions than adults. It's a whole thing. It's basically about the childlike curiosity of the world, as the name suggests. It's interesting that, because, you know, they don't know anything. At a certain point, like, the amount of questions asked per day by people drops significantly. Shout out to Pepsi once again. Get out of the way. There we go. There we go. Hopefully they'll only cross at those intersections so you drive well. Is Santa Claus real? Of course he is. It's kind of you to say. Yeah, I'm just gonna ruin this kid's life right now. Oh shit, it's green. Oh fuck! Didn't brake hard enough. I was supposed to say, what's there a warning about no entry? Our baby's born. You'll learn when it's time. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him sex ed right now. Totally. Not leave that up to the parents. Or his school. I actually don't even know if they have learning schools in Japan. Here we had like a very basic thing in year 6 where they just said, here's where babies come from. And that was it. I already knew because my parents told me, but that's how it's done here in Australia. Wanna move, guy? I get that there's people there, but move. That was a lot easier. We didn't have 800 lights to go through. Minus the one guy who I may or may not have accidentally hit.
到着しました。
Thank you. What a nice man. We felt safe with you behind the wheel. Ignore the guy I hit. Seems they enjoyed the ride. Okay. Just checking for anything else. We can get this new chest. So it was only 2,000. For some reason I thought it was 2,400, 2,800. Alright. The final battle. It's that regular client of yours on the highway. He said the stage was set. What did he mean? It's that client you always pick up on the highway. He said something about the stage being set. Does that mean anything to you? It means I need to beat Devil Takamura and put an end to his team. Once and for all. Sounds simple enough. You got this, key. Yes. I forget your name. Also, he doesn't know what's Q, he knows this is Suzuki. Nothing important, I'll be going now. Alright, drive safe. Hi everyone here. Who you betting on today? Devil Takamura, duh. Yeah, I heard rumors about that taxi driver being good, but no way in hell he's beating Takamura. In all honesty, I kinda want him to win. The cabbie, I mean. And why'd you bet against me? Yeah, those devil kills have been out of control for way too long. They're a pain in the ass to everyone, racers included. Shh, there he is. It's like betting on Mr. T to win. In, Rocky 4? I don't know. So you're Suzuki, I presume. Or was it 3? Wait, how many Rockies were there? Wasn't it? I think it might have only been 4. Or was it 5? Yeah, and you're Devil Takamura, I take it? The one and only. I like the first Rocky, the other one's... Alright then, just so we're clear, you'll disband your group if I win. Whoa, hey, relax. We still have time in the limelight. Gotta appreciate that, you know? I mean, look around. Street racers from all over Japan are hanging on our every movement. They're even streaming us online. Oh wow, online streaming? That'll never take off. That was purposeful. I slurped my coffee on purpose for that. 2012, how big was online streaming then? Australia didn't even have Netflix back then. But we got it. It took fucking forever for us to get it. Bet it's not often a taxi driver like you gets his 15 minutes of fame, huh? I bet there's a lot of money riding on this, am I right? Heh. So what if there is? Don't you have any respect for your founder? Ha 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 ha! You talking about that Nakajima guy? Who cares about that order? Has been. He's all washed up now. I mean, working to save money to fix up your car? Racing solely to improve your time? Sounds like shit my grandpa'd say. As you can see, I ain't new to this game. Because of my genius, this street racing shit is our cash cow. Guess it doesn't hurt to have the Devil Killer's image, though. And people respect that image because of how hard the founders worked to build it. And this is how you repay them? Fuck yeah, dude! As long as the Devil Killers keep raking in the money, what's the problem? You really need to keep up with the times, man. This guy doesn't know a thing. No, he doesn't. But for real, don't worry. Everyone knows the Devil Killers are still the most badass team from way back when. That part ain't gonna change. Well, at least until I've milked the Devil Killer's image for all it's worth. Then hey, who knows? Maybe I'll start something new. Sky's the limit, you know? And hey, these shitheads should be honored. An entrepreneur like me is doing them all a favor. You're just gonna call the people working under you shitheads? Right where they can hear you? Okay, cool. I won't let you throw all those dreams away. Oh? And what's a cabbie gonna do? You think I got to where I am just by talking big? Let me tell you, buddy. Point blank. I earned my spot as 5th leader of the Devil Killers by being the fastest fucking driver, period. Now let's get this show on the road. Gotta give the audience what they came for, right? Took me ages to realize why certain people end, you'd see people end a sentence and say period. It's because Americans call a full stop period. Which I find weird. Something, devil killer, something. You're quite the speed. You've overtaken him already. I didn't actually check how many laps. I think it's 1 intermediate, 1 advanced. I love the Outrun music playing. I like Outrun. It's really fun. I'm going through. Oh shit! Shitty shit! No! We're good. I was trying to imagine him in the other car, just hears me driving, yelling out, shit! Fuck! Damn! Blast! Bollocks! Heavens! Eat my cock. Haha! Boost! Alright, advance. Ow. Get through that. Good. I wasn't sure whether to do the drift or not. It does skate you around this corner really fast, but you know, it's not the most exciting. It's a bit slower. Yeah, it gets you around both corners pretty fast, and I've gotten quite the lead on him with that. Alright, here's the big turn. Hit the wall. Oh, no, I'm gonna hit him. Oh. We still got a good lead on him. Now I can boost now. We have a huge lead. Except for the fact that I bashed into everything. Oh, he's stuck. He got stuck behind something there. Yeah, I really want to get, if I can beat him just like with a gigantic lead as well. That truck disappeared. Way to really just bully him. Not only win, but beat him by a huge margin. That's mean. I love it. That guy's eyes. He's shocked. No way! That taxi driver. He actually did it! Absolute madman. He beat Devil Takamura. What could possibly happen next? We're gonna have to find him. Oh, fuck! Well, I guess congratulations are in order. I don't need your fanfare. What I want is your crew to break up. That was your end of the bargain. Okay, everybody, listen up. Hey, you can't be serious. Certainly you don't need to keep such a silly promise. He did make a promise, it's only fair. Yeah, ain't no reason to break up now. Break up? Whatever gave you that idea? Excuse me? With all these people watching, this is the perfect chance to show what happens when you get on the Devil Killer's bad side. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight him. Give this bastard a thrashing. With pleasure. Gonna get me some payback. I'm generally not one to resort to violence, but, alas, duty calls. Sorry, Mr. Suzuki. I'm afraid you'll have to take your medicine like a man. That isn't what we agreed on. What happened to the fastest guy calling the shots? Oh, that! See, there's been an update. It's the strongest guy who calls the shots now. That's fine, we can beat them up too. And on video for everyone to see. That'll show everyone that these guys are a bunch of chumps. Maybe you missed the memo. Well, what are we waiting for? Time to let the world know what happens when you mess with the Devil Killers. And let me say, it ain't pretty. Nice, so we got all 5 of them, I think, because we also got the other guy who, he first challenged us. Just not that much health, I guess, because you can do these pretty early. No, double tug and has a good amount. Oh, you're beat. Yoshimi, there's Nakata. Oh, Kajiwara's got a lot, that makes sense, I guess. Nice. Oh! Dragon King Essence. He's down. Oh, he's scared. Little bitch. Yo, we're getting our asses out of here. You'll get yours soon enough, man. I'll make sure of it. Hold up. Who's this guy? Is he some sponsor of theirs? What a pitiful sight. Never thought the legendary Devil Killers could sink so low. You ought to be ashamed. Hey, isn't that... who? Seriously? You don't know? That guy's like the biggest name in racing here in Fukuoka. No way. Onisaka-san. Who's this character all of a sudden? Kiryu's like me, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Shoot, I didn't know you were gonna be here. You start acting up on this scale, word is gonna reach me. Well, you see, this is all the taxi driver's fault. He picked a fight with us, so we, don't even bother. I've been doing my own research. I heard you were throwing your weight around, and I only gave you a pass because you had clout with the community. But now that's all ancient history. Yeah? What's your point? My point? Do I really need to restate how bad this taxi driver beat you to a pulp? He's top dog now, so abiding by our rules, I'm ordering you to break up the Devil Killers. But that would mean the Devil Killers are pretty much done for at this point, what with Onisaka-san giving the order. One man really has that kind of pull? Of course he does. He's pretty much the law in racing circles. Ooh, that'd be a great name for a street racer guy, like a nickname. The Law. Your team is hereby disbanded, never to use the Devil Killer's name again. Any objections? No. Then get your ass off the road. You heard the man. Here we are. Defeat the leader of the Devil Killers. So you're Suzuki, huh? I'm Onisaka. I looked after the young guns around here. Thanks for intervening. No need to thank me. You're the one who beat Takamura. That's all I needed to see. But without you, they wouldn't have honored the agreement. So I appreciate you showing up. Slow down there, pal. You don't think I came all this way just to help you get rid of a few punks, do you? Why then? Well, you work for Nakajima, right? Yeah, I do. Then I'm assuming he wanted you to race the Devil Killers into submission, huh? Break them up that way? Ultimately, yes. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly with me. Why not? Because he's a coward. People who chicken out of a challenge have no say in racing matters. What do you mean by that? 20 years ago, the two of us were rivals. Nakajima, the undisputed champion, and me, the runner-up. No matter how many times I raced him, he always won out in the end. I lost to him countless times. Then one day, I decided enough was enough. I took a year off to travel the country, taking on as many other races as I could. Before I left, I made Nakajima swear not to lose to anyone. That way I'd still be taking on Fukuoka's best when I got back here. But when I returned, I found out he'd vanished from the streets. Gone, just like that. Promises be damned. It demoralized me, Suzuki-san. An entire year completely down the drain with no explanation whatsoever. All that time, with nobody to race, What a fucking way to leave an old friend behind. I'm sure Nakajima-san had his reasons. He's not the kind of guy to break his word. You think I don't know that? I know he must have some kind of situation. But that still doesn't keep me from wanting that race. He owes me. I'll never forget the thrill I got going up against him. I can't. So I won't give up on street racing until I get another taste of it. My pride won't let me. Go back and tell that boss of yours I've been waiting. That whenever he feels like honoring his promise, I'll be behind the wheel. Same place I've been for 20 years. Onisaka, huh? Chief, I know you're not the kind who goes back on his word. What happened all those years ago? It was 20 years ago, and about a month after Onisaka left, I got in an accident. An accident? I wasn't driving dangerously or anything. That's usually how it happens, sometimes. Well, not usually, but that sometimes can happen. We were just coming home from shopping. I was under the speed limit, no distractions. But I couldn't say the same for the other car. A street racer smashed into us. He came around the corner at high speed and lost control. He was completely at fault. Did you get hurt? No, I came away with just scratches. But my wife sitting beside me wasn't as lucky. No. She hit her head, I guess. There weren't many external injuries, but she fell into a coma. I really should have been angry with the guy who did that to my wife. But I couldn't summon up any rage. He was a street racer, just like me. He's probably more angry at himself. That's when I realized it could have just as easily have been me causing a crash like that. Sorry about that. Just one little mistake could end up costing some innocent person their life. When I got to thinking, I just couldn't go back to putting the pedal to the metal like I used to. I was too scared. So you quit street racing at that point? Yeah. Now, of course, I remembered what I'd promised Onisaka. But I knew I couldn't keep it. Who could after what happened? After the accident, my wife never regained consciousness again. She was alive, but never woke up. Strange, ain't it? I lived life on the edge, but I was still standing. My wife never took a risk in her life, and ended up like that. I just couldn't accept it. I whispered her name into her ears over and over, day in, day out. Thinking one day, maybe she'd open her eyes and sit up like nothing ever happened. But that ain't how life works. This is what I like about these games in a way. Like, you know, it's a bit of a silly concept, the idea of a taxi driver taking on a street racing team that have forkings or whatever. But then, like, you know, you get a story like this that's sad, and, you know, you could see it potentially being true. Like, it doesn't feel unrealistic, the idea that this guy had this situation where he founded this group, and he lost his wife to an accident that wasn't even his fault, but involved someone in the same, doing the same things he did. No matter how much I loved her, or prayed for her to come back, she wouldn't wake up. We're all pretty powerless when it comes down to it. Like, I like when they can blend these silly sort of aspects with real, like, heavy drama. There's a sub-story like that in 8 as well. It's a very bittersweet sub-story, but it's also kind of silly. Like, if you out of context, it seems very silly. All I could do was keep hoping she'd recover, and work to pay her hospital bills. But even that was beyond me. See, I used to be a day labourer, but I poured all my earnings into my ride. I had no savings and no steady job. If I didn't do something, I'd fall behind with the medical bills, so I had to find work. That's when you turned to taxi driving. Yeah, driving was all I could do. Besides, all I really wanted was... what? I just wanted to have her sit next to me again. She couldn't drive herself, but she loved it when I took her for a spin. I still remember her in the passenger seat, laughing and smiling away. If she came out of that coma, I wanted to be ready to take her on another ride. I reckon that would have made her happy. But then I figured after that accident she'd be too scared to do that again. So I thought if I became a taxi driver and learned safe driving, maybe she'd be okay with it. Maybe we could go back to old times, just the two of us riding in the wind. But a year ago, she finally lost the battle. Chief, I'm sorry. I had no idea. Who you're looking at right now is a miserable wreck of a man who can't even wear his own wedding ring because it hurts too much to remember. I couldn't save the one I loved. I broke the promise I made to my rival. I'm a no-good, worthless wretch. That's not true. You helped me out when I was in a bad place. I'm thankful for that. And I have nothing but respect for you. So please, don't talk about yourself that way. Suzuki-san. If only Saka-san knew about this, I'm sure he'd forgive you for going back on your word. You still haven't told him about the accident, right? No. I didn't want to use my wife as an excuse. And I just couldn't face up to him. Would he consider it an excuse? I'm a former racer myself, so I know exactly how he feels. I know how much he wants the rematch. Yeah, maybe if he found out your wife died, he might be like, oh shit, I feel like a bastard all these years. Being like, race me, bastard, you little coward bitch. Yeah, but if I told him about the accident, sure, he'd probably let it slide. But think about what that'd do to him. Cars have been his life. I think he'd be fine. Cars have been his life. I don't want to ruin that for him. I don't think telling him is a good idea. So you want Onisaka to keep on racing then? I used to want that. I figured with me off the road, he might as well do enough racing for the both of us. But now I don't know. He's getting old. I don't want him chained to this life until it's too late. One day he'll push it too far. And when he bows out, I want it to be at the right time. I don't want him to end up like me. Now, if someone were to beat him in a race, maybe that'd give him what he needs to lay his pride down. Yes, because even though we've beaten the 4 kings, there's still more racing missions. And that's what I'll do. Huh? I'll challenge Onisaka-san and put an end to his career. You do that? I think there's at least 2, maybe 3 more races.
Hey.
Sure. Back when I was lost, you gave me a place and a purpose. That's always meant a lot to me. So let me pay you back.
Yeah.
But that's asking too much. Nakajima-san, listen. I've taken down all the devil killers. And now I'm the fastest in Fukuoka, just like you were. It's my turn to step up and race in your stead. You leave this to me. Suzuki-san, thank you. I was fine, I was going to say, depending on what it is, I might go and go back to Nagas Sushi-senpai. I was about to say Nagasu Sushi, I'm like, well no, it's kinda, it's the Sushi-senpai chain in Nagasukai. I think the Dragon Ball gets put in all the Sushi-senpai chains once you do the sub-story, so I think that Dragon Ball will be in all the others. I want to check something. If I go to side stories, yeah, we can see how many we have left. So we have a bunch more taxi missions. God, there's so many. And oh yeah, 2 more race missions. So yeah. Alright, anything new? 7,000 for that. I'm gonna standard music. Standard music's boring. Alright. The harrying harpy. The client sounded like a middle-aged lady. She wouldn't stop complaining on the phone. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. You're late. I was told on the phone you'd be here in 5 minutes. You're late by 15 seconds. Oh, God. I'm sorry. The road was a little congested. Now you're making excuses? I don't believe it. I've never had a driver this rude before. I'm going to complain to the taxi bureau. I apologize.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let it slide this time. Hurry up and let me in already. Looks like this is one of those passengers that complains about everything.
Hey.
Of course. Let's go. Get me to Nagasu Boulevard in 3 minutes, got it? There's no way I'll make it in 3 minutes. I'm sorry, but I'll do my absolute best. I'll just say that. Okay, I'll do the best I can. That's vague. Can I count on getting there within 3 minutes or not? If you can't, I'm putting in a complaint with the taxi bureau, for fuck's sake. And I'll expect compensation. Well, can you or can you not? I'm sorry, I'm afraid it's not possible to get you there in 3 minutes. Ah! Why didn't you say so in the first place? Then, you would have complained about that. I apologize. Well, let's get moving. She seems to have calmed down. Ah, that noise is bugging me. Noise? That blowing sound. Oh, that's just the sound of the heater. Well, it's really getting on my nerves. Gah. Shall I turn the heater off? What? If you switched off the heater on a cold day like this, I'd catch a cold. Are you going to pay my medical bills? Then it's fine to leave it on? Yeah, just leave the damned thing on. What about the noise? Tch, I'm used to it now. Seems to have calmed down. I don't know, you could tell me that's where she wanted me to drop her, but... Ma'am, there's a truck parked where you wanted me to drop you, so I'll stop a bit short. What? You won't drop me where I asked you to? It's only a few meters away. Ugh, fine. I apologize for the inconvenience. Yeah, well, you realize you won't get paid now, right? What? Isn't that how it goes? It's your job to take me where I ask you to. Whether a few meters or a few hundred meters, I don't have to pay if you don't drop me there. Or do you want me to complain to the Bureau that you didn't bring me to where I wanted to go? I could get your license revoked, you know. I could shut down your entire company. Got it? I'm not just bullying you. Yes, you are. You are bullying me. I'm trying to uphold standards here. She's really going too far. What am I going to do now? Once she's said her piece, she'll calm down and pay for the ride. I'm sure. I'll just stay quiet and listen. Too many taxi drivers treat their passengers like imbeciles. Don't they give you training? I highly doubt it. You have no professionalism at all. You've got to remember, this is a service industry. Seems she's just getting warmed up. And these days we get drivers who don't even know the roads, or who drive like... I will agree that it is something weird about drivers who don't know the roads, but you don't need to as much since you now have GPS, but there is a downside where certain things, they force you to follow the exact GPS path, so even if the customer knows a faster route and points it out, like, they're not allowed to take that. It's true, I read it in a weekly magazine. Manners and morals among taxi drivers have taken a dive. Now she's not even talking about her own complaints against me. That's fine, just drop her off. I also saw that some of you guys used to be presidents of failed companies. What's the world coming to? You work hard all your life, then one mistake and you're out on the curb, your wife and child leaving you by the roadside. What a miserable time. She is correct about that. That is kind of a shame that that happens. Kids these days have their hopes and dreams crushed before they even get out of school. Who's responsible for this mess? Technically your generation, lady. What is she even complaining about now? Ah, it feels good to get that off my chest. Let me out here. She seems to have calmed down. But that monologue was exhausting.
Yeah.
Sorry I grumped the whole way. I probably took it a bit too far. Here is the fare, and I think you deserve a tip for hearing me out, too. Oh, thank you. I love money. Thank you. I appreciate the service you gave me, driver. I think I'll be in a better mood next time. Alright. Seduced by beauty, the client had quite the sultry voice. Don't go getting any ideas, alright? Oh god, is it going to turn into a fake taxi? We're going from taxi cab confessions to, oh my. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Can you take me to Osei Bridge? She's not exactly dressed for the weather.
Hey.
Of course. Let's go. Yeah, I'm surprised she doesn't even have a jacket to wear over the dress if she's heading to a date or something. Oh dear. Why the long... Also, yeah, these are the only taxi missions we have left. This is my one complaint I want to say with the game. How do I bring up, like... I can't bring up any menu to pause it. With the taxi missions, there's a lot of these, which they're the easiest, I would argue, but I kind of like the other driving and dropping people off missions, but they don't have as many. Why the long face? I got stood up for a date. Ah. I even bought this outfit specifically for today, but it was all for nothing. I'm sorry to hear that. Say, driver. Yes? I don't suppose you could take me on a date? What? You mean now? Yes. I won't take much of your time. Just walk with me a little, okay? I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I like men, you see. You take your job pretty seriously, huh? Or do you just not want to be seen with me? No, that's not it. I guess I'm not all that attractive, am I? I'm sure deep down you think I'm an ugly witch. I don't care. Not at all. Yeah, yeah. Nobody ever gives me the time of day. I'm so lonely. Lady, I'm starting to think you're the problem. I'm not. I've got some. My eyes are turning red with all the flags I'm seeing. Maybe I'll just throw myself out in this taxi and get over there. Yep, there's another one. Jeez, I better do something. Maybe I can cheer you up. If you're having trouble, maybe talking to me would help. I might be able to cheer you up. Wow, you're very kind. Okay, I give up. Hmm? The truth is, I'm a decoy. A guy put me up to this. A guy? Yeah, he has me do whatever it takes to lure taxi drivers out of their cars. Then a bunch of heavies come and demand money. Ah. But why do you go along with that? My father borrowed money from someone shady, and now they're asking for a huge sum of interest. He can't pay. Is she gonna try and extort me now? Like, just try and convince me to give her money? He can't pay, so they made me do this. If it's an illegal loan, why not complain? I can't do that. These guys are really scary. What's a girl like me going to say to them? Say, driver? Yes? I know this is a lot to ask, but could you come with me to meet these guys? I just can't do this anymore. Maybe you could persuade them to let us off the hook. Sure, I think I can help you out. Oh, thank you. I wonder if this is part of the scam. Like, she's convincing me to go help her and then they jump me with knives. And then that's how they would beat me up. Or she might be legitimate here. Sorry, driver. Where are these guys? There they are. So you're the leader of these blackmailers, huh? I want to talk about the money her father owes. Well, you sure took your time.
Yeah.
Sorry, this driver just wouldn't take the bait. Huh? You should have listened. I told you my job was to do whatever it takes to lure taxi drivers out. Yeah, you are a bit dense, Kiryu. I figured out that this is probably part of the scam. So this was all a trap. Look, you're a nice guy. I mean, that's the thing. It is Kyu's pure chivalrous of like, I'm gonna help this lady because she's in need, also I can handle myself. And I didn't really want to do this. Oh, shut your face. This ain't the time for that. We got business to take care of. I know. So, taxi driver, you better pay up and leave, or we're gonna bring the pain. You're not getting a single yen from me. Also, hang on, let me just check something. I just realized there's a whole thing here that I haven't unlocked yet. I don't know if when we unlock it. Let me double check. I'll just say what it is right now. It's, Revelations. Where are they? There they are. Ah, it happens in chapter 3, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's got me wondering, when exactly do we find them? You're not getting a single yen from me. It looks like we're gonna have to pummel you until you change your mind. Get him. There's different types of revelations, they're a bit weird in this one. I don't know if we'll be able to do all. I'll try. I mean, I definitely want to, but some of it might not be too much later. Oh, you followed me. To the wall! I hit the wrong button. To the... Never mind. You don't go to the wall. To the wall! Damn it. Fine. No wall for you. There we go. Wall! This guy's tough as nails, damn it. I'm sorry. Ever since my parents got into... she's still going on with this. I've had to do this for money, but I'll stop now, I promise. I suggest you do. I'm really sorry. Here's my fare and a little extra for what I put you through. Nice. From now on, I'll stick to honest paying jobs. Thanks for getting me out of this mess. You know, if we hadn't met this way, I'd take you on a real date any time. Okay, be seeing you. Well, that was unexpected. At least it seems she's had a change of heart. Change of heart? What's that, Phantom Thieves? You were right near the Red Room, which is close to Velvet Room. International taxi. As clients from overseas, a great chance for some cross-cultural communication. Oh. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Hi. Looks like a foreign tourist. Please go to Meisei Street. Understood. Let's go. How convenient, he knows Japanese! I guess if you're going there, you gotta know a few things. Like how to say, take me to this street. Do you speak Japanese? So, the way he said that, I just think about the bit from COD Vanguard where he's like, do you speak Japanese? Yes, but just a little. A little, huh? Fukuoka is great. The food, delicious. What did you eat? The name, I forget. Well, what was in it? Spicy red eggs. Spicy red eggs? That must be... Oh, it'd have to be the Karashi Mentaiko. It's the local thing here. What eggs are spicy and red? Was it called Karashi Mentaiko? Spicy Kodro? Yes, Karashi Mentaiko. Very, very delicious. #1 favorite. Glad I could clear that up. Hey you. Yes? People in Fukuoka often say bari. They do use that a lot around here when they want to stress something. Please tell me what bari means. In English. Bari in English, huh? Hey, I'm gonna use the amazing power of the internet and I'm gonna find out. You know, I could just try and contact my friend. Not Bali. Type it in, I get Bali, which I guess makes sense. But no, we don't want it to be translating katakana. I've got no idea, I'll figure it out. Bali in English, huh? Probably very... It's a local term they use to emphasize things, so I guess you'd say very in English. I see, so Bari is very. Easy to remember. Bari, very, they are also similar sounding. Hey, you! Thank you very much. Yeah, that's my thinking. Looks like he gets it. Hey, you! Yes? I want to get a tattoo of Chinese characters. Tell me a cool phrase, yeah? A Chinese character tattoo, huh? You should get one that actually means something instead of just picking one that looks good. What do you want it to say? I like to live life to the fullest. Living life to the fullest, huh? Let's see. What Japanese phrase would convey that? A phrase about encounters, yeah. How about Ichigo Ichie? I like that. What is the meaning? It means you should treasure every encounter. Good. I guess it is like you and me. That's right. That also sounds good though. Ichigo Ichie. I've decided I'll get an Ichigo Ichie tattoo. Thank you. That went over well. Also, be careful. I don't know how many tattoo parlors are actually in Japan. I actually don't know how... Ooh, you know what? I'm actually gonna... Give me a second. I actually want to send, I'm gonna ask Protos a question. Again, it's my main source for Japan. That went over well. I want to ask if it's still seen as, like... If tattoos still have the view of Yakuza, even if it's, like, any tattoo anywhere, and people, like, still are afraid of it. Thank you very much. You are a good driver. I mean, that's not uncommon. Like, it used to be even in Western countries. Like, tattoos were associated with gangs, and still are associated with gangs, but like sailors and being gruff and violent. Give me a second. I'll bring my keyboard closer so I can actually type faster. Thank you. Goodbye. There we go. Can't keep my my experience. Okay. There we go. We'll see if he gets back to me today. He might not. He might be busy. But I just thought I'd ask that because it is a it's worth asking. Scheduled meeting. This lady seemed a little prickly. I have a bad feeling about her, so watch out. Because it definitely was a thing. I remember I had to study I did a little thing in year 9, which was a society and culture course. Really fun. Sucks I couldn't do it in my later years, but we did cover tattoos and the culture behind tattoos. We looked at like all the different countries. It wasn't just like, and it wasn't just tattoos. It was also scarification in countries as well. Very interesting. But one of the ones we covered was the tattoo. Well, we looked at all the Asian countries, but yeah, of course, Japan being a big one with the Yakuza. It was very interesting to learn, and in that one they talked about how it still had a thing where even, you know, if you were from a Western country and you showed up like you'd be, and you had a tattoo, people would look at you a bit suspiciously because it was associated with gangs there. But I don't know if that's an outdated idea and they still do that, and it's still just spread around as a thing that people say without, even though it's like, you know, they might have stopped doing that 10 years ago for all we know. And it's just still repeated constantly. I'm from Yakuza Taxi, sorry for the wait. Let me in. I need you to take me to a client, and fast. I'll navigate while you drive. Looks like she's in a hurry.
Hey.
Understood. Let's go. Okay, go straight. No, right, then take a left. Right then left would basically be the savers going straight. This is going to get us killed. Come on, move it! Why is she in such a rush? Is she late for a meeting or something? Hey, are you listening to me? You need to step on it. Alright. Hooking up with a pickle Rick tattoo. That's the other thing. It also depends on the tattoo. Uh-oh, I think we missed a turn. Oh god, I can't imagine anyone having... I'm sure someone has a pickle Rick tattoo and I hate them if they do. Huh? Ah! I want a tattoo. I wouldn't mind. I was thinking about what I'd get. I was thinking of getting the Yakuza. They're part of the oh, that was almost offensive because I did a bit of an accent. They'd be like, they're part of the Rick and Morty of Rick and Morty conglomerate. I don't know. The Sanchez's. Wait, that just sounds Mexican. Anyway, I'd love to get like the little curse symbol from Berserk, but get it on my wrist, on my left wrist. I wouldn't get it on my neck because where guts is, just because that'd be painful, I imagine. So I'd just go for like one on my arm, like around my wrist. Are you okay? Ow, 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 ow. I think I broke something. This is an extortion plan. They're in cahoots. Hey, he looks pretty bad. Something's up. It didn't feel like I hit him. Hey, are you okay? This taxi drove right into me, at a very high speed. On this little road? Was the driver crazy? Hold on. I admit I was going fast, but I'm sure I stopped in time. How can we be sure of that? Let's see what your passenger has to say.
Eh?
Yeah. So, what happened? The driver hit him. I'm certain of it. Huh? I was telling him to please slow down and drive safely, but he just kept on speeding. What? Look, normally I'd go straight to the police with this, but I don't want to ruin your life. If your license got revoked, you wouldn't be able to make a living, right? You could just settle this right here if you want. That is so kind of you, given such unusual circumstances. Yeah, so unusual, it's almost like they're not real. Hey man, you're lucky you hit someone willing to give you a break. How about you compensate me 500,000 yen to cover my medical? I don't even have that money. And then we can pretend this never happened. Wow, you're getting off so lightly. Come on, let's do this quickly. If you don't have money on you, there's an ATM just around that... Wait just a minute. Huh? I mean, anyone who basically gets in an accident like this, and instead of wanting to call insurance or go to the police, or even go to hospital right now, and says, hey, I'll just forget about it if you pay me, you're being scammed. I saw the whole thing from my window. That taxi driver never hit you. He braked in plenty of time. Who the hell's this guy? He's not with us. What? Some old guy just happened to be watching from the window of his home? I don't believe it. I've actually been watching all of you for a while. You were acting suspicious. I saw you hiding out along the road. What exactly are you up to? If you've ever seen it, it's kind of funny just because of how ludicrous it is, and it's good that it's on video, but dashcam footage of people trying to fake insurance injuries, like fake that they've been hit by a car, it's so funny the way they constantly repeat it. Like, some of them, like, there's one where it's a woman, someone's driving along the road, and this woman just, like, you know, falls down in front of the car, and the lady just sort of, like, starts reversing, and she just keeps, like, getting up, walking, flopping down to try and, like, get someone to either notice or get them to come out of the car so they can pretend to be injured. It's like... But it's all a dashcam video, so they can prove that it's a scam. What exactly are you up to? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. You're scammers, aren't you? That's the main good thing about dashcam footage. It helps for, like, insurance stuff, and you can also... It can then show who was in the wrong in an accident, so they can find out exactly how to, proceed with an investigation or with, prosecution, because otherwise you've only got... You've only got the accounts of the two people, and anyone who may have seen it, and, you know, who knows how reliable they are, especially if they've been in an accident. You're scammers, aren't you? Damn it. The passenger, the victim, and the passerby. You were all in on it, huh? Crafty bastards. Fine, you got us. But now we got a problem, see? We can't afford to let you squeal. Looks like we better persuade you to keep your mouth shut. Please, let me handle this. I appreciate it. Come on, young lady. Why are you taking her away? She was in on it. I'll beat her up too. Even better. No need to hold back. Let's maul this guy. Surprisingly enough, you've never fought women in these games. The closest you get to any women being hurt in these games is in the most recent games, and that's only because they're members of your party and they fight with you. So, when the enemies attack, they will attack them, and that's the closest this game's ever gotten to it. By the way, DJ, I got a question for you. Speaking of tattoos, anything you'd get? Flip it a bitch. Oh, I want to flip it. I don't know if you can do a flip that way. I really could be great if you could grab them by the leg near this, and, like, flip them right onto the, like that, almost, onto the, you know, the little post there. Hurt. Oh, I wish I could do it. Oof. I never met a taxi driver who could fight like that. I told you we should stop doing this. It's just mean to do this as a way to cover the theatre costs. I guess we should stick to acting. Well, you're not very good at it. I could see through your lies. Sorry, man. We're all just struggling actors at a little theatre. We didn't have the money to pay the upkeep, so we turned to this. Oh, actors struggling? Never. Oh, I was asking if you, what tattoo would you get, DJ? If you were to get a tattoo. We'll change our ways and build up the troop ahead again. I really apologize for all this. Here's the fare and a tip to show how sorry we are. Nice. We won't try anything stupid like this again. Promise. Well, they say they're sorry. Are you gonna give them a pass? I don't care.
Hey.
Yes, and thank you for speaking up. No need for thanks. I've got lots of time on my hands these days. I'm happy to help out. Retiring will do that. If you lot really want to be successful actors, you better not try any more monkey business like this. Yes, sir. That old man saved the day. I'll have to keep an eye out for schemes like this. Ooh, you're gonna get like the like the little logo on it. That'd be a good one. That'd be fucking dope. Yeah, that's why I want Berserk. That's why I want the little symbol back, because it's one of my favorite series. Gurren Lagann is also a really good one. Because it's similar to a friend of mine, I won't say her name. You know what? I don't know if she'd care. She's showing off, but yeah, she got a tattoo from a series she liked. That's all I'll say about it. I won't say what it is in case she doesn't want anyone to... It's not like it's embarrassing, but just in case she, I don't know, wouldn't want me saying it on here. Just because of anonymity. Don't have the decal I want yet. Okay. Anything for a friend. You've been requested. Another call from the highway, perhaps. Wait a minute. We got a request for you, Suzuki-san. The place is... let's see. Oh, it's right in front of the office. Shouldn't take me long then. I don't see the client. Wada. Oh, hi there, Wada-san. Hi there yourself. On break right now? You could say that. He's my client. Alright, see you around, I guess. I don't know why they don't just talk to each other. They're in the same office. You could have just walked out and said, Kiryu, you're gonna race me, and you have no choice. What's wrong? It's me, by the way. Huh? I'm the one who requested you. What? You're the client? Do you want me to drive you home again? No. Don't you remember what the chief said when you first got hired? I'm the most senior driver. He wanted me to give you some driving tips.
Hey.
And you have. They've come in real handy. Well, I've got one more piece of advice for you. What about? Today I want to tell you about Onisaka. You're kidding. Chief needs you to race him, right?
Hey.
Something like that? Then I might just be able to help. You used to be a street racer yourself, didn't you? Oh, you bet. That was years ago, though. Onisaka used to be one of the Three Musketeers, you know? Were there four of you, just like the original Three Musketeers? Let me guess, the predecessors to the Four Kings? You're sharp. The top three racers in Fukuoka at the time took on that name from the old French novel. Are you sure they didn't take it from the chocolate bar? And when you know it, our chief was the fastest of them. Biggest speed demon in all of Fukuoka. People used to call him Athos, the eldest and most fatherly musketeer. Why did one of the Three Musketeers have a Greek name? Onisaka was third in rank. He went by the handle Porthos. Why did another one of the Three Musketeers, a French novel, have a Greek name? But Onisaka was a tenacious one. His times kept getting faster and faster. When he got back from his travels, he was at the top of his game. If the chief hadn't already quit, Onisaka probably could have taken him. So that's how it was. Yep. Onisaka is the kind of guy who'd do anything just to shave a millisecond off his race time. 20 years have passed, but I bet he's still in peak condition. In fact, if he's stuck with it all these years, he might even be faster yet. That's something to consider. Well, look, I requested you, so for all they know, you're on a job, right? And that is true. You should use this time to get some practice. You need to train if you want to beat Onisaka. Any ideas how I would go about doing that? How about you and me hit the highway? What? You want to race? Why not? If you think you're ready to take on Onisaka, you ought to have no trouble beating me. We haven't raced in years, right? Hey, I'm behind the wheel every day! I still got the thunder in my veins. Driving a taxi isn't really the same thing. Q, you've beaten the biggest guys by just driving a taxi. And I know I'm one to talk, but you're not as young as you used to be. Nonsense. I'm still plenty young. He doesn't look that old. Then again, I can't really judge ages too much, like... I don't know. So if Nakajima-san was the head musketeer and Onisaka-san was third in line, maybe the second fastest was... Okay, I'd be honored to race you, Wada-san. That's the spirit. But you should know I'm not your average ex-street racer. Like, Kiryu definitely... There's a picture I found. It's really good. It does show Kiryu in 88 2005 and in the 2023. And you can see that definitely the look of him has changed slightly, but for the most part, his age, he doesn't look that much different, which, yeah, people don't change too much. Ready for a challenge? I'm sure it was right behind the Chief in terms of speed and ability. Better not take him lightly. Although I did see a picture of Jimmy Carter yesterday from his 100th birthday, and oh, he looks bad. 2 advanced laps. Which, I mean, no surprise, the guy's 100 now. I don't think there's very many people at that age who look great. Although, actually, no, when I say that, but there are some people who in their 90s don't look too bad. But Jimmy Carter looks really bad. I don't think he knew he was there. Fuck. Fuck. There's a reason why often I use that drift bit there. Sweet baby. Did we sing Machine Gun? No, we sung Bug Meter when we did the karaoke before it cut out because everything froze on me right at the end of that stream. Oh, that might have been a bad time to... Oh, yeah, that was definitely a bad time. Oh, okay, okay. Do as Lightning McQueen learn and turn right to go left if we need a drift. Oh, sugar. Ow, you bitch. Can't still faster, even if we're on a straight road at least. Enough. There we go. There we are. Alright, we'll do this drift up ahead. Oh, shitties! Haha! Got pushed forward somehow. Don't question. Fiery drift. Ah. Hype Machine Gun Kiss. There's a lot of songs in these games I really like. I'm gonna say this right now, I'm not a big fan of Baka Mitai, mainly because of the memes that it became. It's just sort of like, which I will agree, it is funny when you first listen. Like, when I first played Zero, it was the first one I started with, and I heard Baka Mitai when he started singing Dame Dane. It's just the way he does it, the way it looks, it just seems, it is silly. And it, yeah, I can see why it became a meme, but it became a meme, and then I stopped caring. Anyway, we've won. Man, you got me. You're pretty quick, alright. I think you got what it takes to give Onisaka a run for his money. Thanks. You may not be a street racer anymore, but you're still one hell of a driver. Fitting for a former musketeer, I'd say. Huh. Me, a musketeer? No, no, no. You've got that all wrong. You really weren't a musketeer? Then who was the second one? Nope, I wasn't even close to their level. But I guess you could call me the D'Artagnan of the group, a sworn ally of the Three Musketeers. D'Artagnan? Yeah, D'Artagnan. You know who that is, yes? It's the fourth guy, the one that everyone forgets about. No, sorry, I guess you're talking about the Three Musketeers book, but I've never read it. You haven't? D'Artagnan is the main character, who goes on adventures with the Three Musketeers. Huh. I'll be sure to read it when I get a chance. I've never read it either. I've never even seen the film. Ain't a big. I mean, obviously, why do you think I was surprised by the fact that they have Greek names when it's a French book? I just find that weird. So how come you're so fast now if you want a musketeer? I'll tell you when we're back at the office. You better go, or Hirakawa-san will have a fit.
Hey.
Right. You know that me and several other old drivers at the company were street racers, right?
Hey.
Yeah. After Nakajima-san went off the radar, racing lost its spark for me. I decided to quit like he did. Oh, hey, Nugget. What's up, boy? You want to sit with me? I wanted to find it. Yeah, you do. Hello. Hello there. Hello. I wanted to find a job, but driving was all I knew. I ran into one brick wall after another, thinking there wasn't anything out there for me. That's when Nakajima-san showed up out of the blue. He said he'd started a taxi company and wanted me to come on board. Oh, okay. Gee, that is what Nugget has said. he stepped on my keyboard. So he took you in, just like that. Yeah, it was the last thing I expected. At the time, I wondered why he'd want to run a taxi company. But since he was asking me for help, I just went along with it.
Yeah.
Now that I think back though, it was him who helped me. He was barely scraping by on his own, but he still took me in when I had nowhere to go. Where'd you go? Oh, you're just gonna sit there? Good boy. I'd always looked down on taxi drivers, but when I gave it a shot myself, I found out how hard it really is. Hey, welcome back, boy. You wanna sit in my lap? Hello. You wanna say hello to chat? Say hello to chat? Say hello to chat? No, you're just gonna... Okay. As a street racer, I was free to drive however I liked. But with passengers on board, you're always worried you're going to mess up. One little mistake could put others in danger. But, okay, get your ass out of my face, Nugget. I can't see. He's just standing on my desk now. That's the first time I realized the gravity of people putting their lives in your hands. I'm looking at a different screen. It's further away, so it's harder to read. But he's in the way of my normal screen. But that makes it all the more rewarding when passengers thank me. Winning a race is nothing compared to that feeling. So I made myself a promise. As long as there's someone in my cab, I will never cause an accident or break a traffic law. And I managed to keep that promise all these years. Oh hey, that's no small feat. I guess. Even now, when I'm taking a passenger somewhere, I'm more focused and nervous than when I was racing. You could say every passenger I've carried has been a battle for me. A battle against myself, of course. A battle against yourself. Damn, that sounds heavy. Well put, Wada. So, you battle against yourself every day, and that's the secret to your technique. I guess you could say that. I feel like I'm making a bigger deal out of it than I should, though. Doesn't suit me, huh? No, in fact, I think it suits you just fine. You know, that just fired me up, Wada-san. I'm gonna show you how great a driver I can be too. I'll try sharpening up my act as well. Couldn't hurt, right? You bet. We should all give this job our best. We owe it to the chief. And the passengers who depend on us. Now, boys, let's get back to work. Okay. He's not asking for anything, he's just walking around, like he's not meowing. Everyone has a history, don't they? In any case, I don't want Wada-san to think his help was a waste, so I'll make sure not to lose this next race. Nope. Customization. Anything new? We're at max level for that. Sweet. Alright. Finding happiness. This time you have a couple. It sounds like they're head over heels for each other. Ugh. I'm already annoyed. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Wow, they sure are well coordinated. Oh my god, that's an ugly color to wear. To Osei Bridge Street, please.
Hey.
Of course. Let's go. Is that mauve? It's ugly is what it is. Hey, it's our 3-month anniversary. Why do people celebrate something like that? You've been dating for 3 months. It's nothing to be like, oh my god, wait, look at that, that was so cool. It's like, 6 months, sure, I'll give you that. Half a year. 1 year, definitely. But 3 months, who gives a fuck? Maybe this is why I'm single. We're gonna be together forever, Ken. I feel like we were made for each other, Meat. I was like, man, my short really fucking hurts. I need to get in a massage chair or something. I was just thinking the same thing. Couple of lovebirds. Why are you peeking at us in the mirror? I was just checking the cars behind us. No, I was just checking the cars behind us. Oh, I see. Sorry. I just thought you might have your eye on my gorgeous girl here. Aw, you're embarrassing me, Ken-kun. It's true. I could stare at your beautiful face all day, Mitan. And I could look into your dreamy eyes for hours, Ken-kun. Let's do it then. Oh, come on. You're making me blush. You're in good spirits? Your makeup looks amazing today, Mitan. Thanks. I copied it off this idol I saw on TV, Haruka Sawamura. I see, but you're much cuter than Haruka Sawamura, Mitan. No way! You're just saying that. No, I mean it. You're just as pretty as any of those idols, Mitan. Hey, driver. My girl's way cuter than Haruka Sawamura, right? No, Haruka Sawamura is cuter. It's his daughter. He's not gonna say He's gonna say that. No, I think Haruka Sawamura is cuter. What? Have you got something wrong with your eyes? My Mitan is the prettiest girl in the world. I don't agree. Are you dissing my girl, driver? No. I hate this guy. Don't cry, Mitan. Even if the world's against you, I'll always have your back. Oh, Ken-kun. Mitan. I love you, Ken-kun. Jeez. Say, Mitan. Yes, Ken-kun? Did you talk to your dad about us getting married? You've been dating for 3 months! Oh, well, about that. What's wrong? Dad says he's completely against me marrying a guy who doesn't have a job. Huh? But what does that matter? Can't you see how much we love each other? All we need is love, right? Yes, thank you, Beals. All you need is love. Work has nothing to do with it. All we need is love. Love. Work has nothing to do with it. Yeah, I think so too. Let's run away together in this taxi, Mitan. No. Yeah, let's elope. Ken-kun, I mean, I can take you to an airport, but that's about as far as I can go. Driver, just take us someplace far away. Oh, okay then. Alright. Thanks, driver. You're too kind. Yeah, he was moved by the depth of our love. I guess even without money, as long as you have love, you can get by. Wait, what? Hold on. You mean you don't have any money? Of course not. I don't have a job, after all. And what about the fare for this trip? I thought you were going to take us for free. Can I throw him in the river? This is my job. I can't do that. Oh, what a stingy man. Grown-ups think about nothing but cash. Dude, you look like you're 30. Somehow I ended up getting yelled at. Here we are. Thank you. Here's the fare. I thought you didn't have money.
Hey.
I appreciate it. I hope you find the same happiness we have soon. See you. I don't know where Nugget went. He's somewhere. Door to the future. The client is a young salesman. He sounded a bit depressed on the phone. Well, probably because he's a salesman. Especially if he has a door-to-door one. God, that would be a shitty job, especially nowadays. I'm here from Nagasu Taxi. You called? He must be fresh out of university. Wonder why he looks so exhausted. Because he's fresh out of university. That's the reason. Yeah, I need to go to Chikuzengawa Street.
Hey.
And let's be on our way. could you just leave the meter on and drive around a bit? Sure. They monitor salespeople like me using GPS these days, so you always have to be toiling away. Can't just kill extra time at a cafe. Your company sounds pretty harsh. Yeah. I can't believe they run you into the ground like that. Sounds like a real hellhole. Well, it's not that bad. I appreciate you hearing me out and all, but bad-mouthing my company isn't helping, okay? It's a pretty prestigious place, and I only got in after passing some really hard exams. That doesn't mean it's good. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean... That's okay. But, that being said, I'm already thinking of leaving, in spite of all the trouble I went through. Then why the why are you getting mad that I bad-mouthed them? Oh? I was hoping to get assigned to planning or production, but they had to go put me in sales. Yes, I couldn't do sales. I have absolutely no interest in this kind of work. It's a real struggle to get motivated, if you know what I mean. All I think about these days are ways to avoid doing my job. At this rate, I'd be better off quitting, don't you think? If you want to do something else, then leave. If there's another job you'd rather do, I think it's fine to leave. That's a fair point. But that's also kind of the problem. I can't really think of anything I'd rather do. Do you know of any good jobs out there? What kind of work do you enjoy? If I knew that, I'd have already switched jobs. Say, do you like the job you're doing now, as a driver? Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. Huh, you're lucky you found a job you like. Maybe I'll try driving a taxi as well. But I enjoy it because I take it seriously. As long as you have the right attitude, you can make any job interesting. That's enlightening. Perhaps if I take my sales position more seriously, I'll end up enjoying it. Right. Maybe try making your decision after you've given it a little more effort. You're right. I guess how you approach your work determines whether or not you find it rewarding. Then, dang, I shouldn't be wasting time here. I've got a job to do. Hey, thanks for the ride. I'm ready to give it another shot. Good to see that he's cheered up. Here's the fare. Thank you. Guess I'll get some work done, eh? I'll do this one, Shady Man, and I'll do the race. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Suzukake Lane, please. Of course. Let's go. Man, I'm stuffed. Couldn't eat another bite. What did you have? Foie gras, then caviar and truffles. He must be a lot richer than he looks. I'm very jealous. It all comes down to legwork in the end. I've been training. He might be a diamond dasher. Or maybe we're just thinking wrong. I did good, even if I do say so myself. What a strange guy. He's got me curious. Do you have any special talents? Actually, yeah, do you have any special talents? Let's go with that. I know this town real well. I've got a map of every nook and cranny in my head. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. I'm feeling uneasy for some reason. Here we are. The fare comes to... I'll show you how I'm able to eat all that gourmet stuff, driver. Step 1. Hey, look over there. Hey, no free ride for him if I can help it. Ooh, we got a chase? Oh, we do! Nice. I don't remember if we had them in this game. Drugs. Ow. Nice slide. Get hammered. You get a slightly different animation if you throw them to deplete their health. It actually, like, you see them get hit, and then you walk up next to them. How the hell did you catch up to me? No regular taxi driver could do that. Hey, what's going on over there? You're that Okada guy. There's a warrant out for you. He's been scared. Yeah, just let him stand there. You know, it's not like he's a guy who runs away or anything. Just don't immediately put handcuffs on him. He's been scamming local restaurants for a while now. Or you could get away without paying your fare, huh? Surely you can afford a taxi ride with all those meals you've been skipping out on. Now pay up, you scoundrel. Alright, alright. Now, you're coming with me. I'll outrun you next time, driver. You just wait. We'll see. Thanks for assisting with the arrest. Bye. What would be the crime be? Larceny, I guess? You're taking a good without... that. I don't know what the crime actually would be. You're taking something without paying. Would it be considered shoplifting, perhaps? Which, you know, maybe that's what it would get charged. I actually don't know. Astral Spirit, Bounding Throw. Oh, yes, absolutely. This client seems to enjoy talking, so make sure you let him. I want to get to level 21 before the next race. Because I think that's when I can get what I want. There's a certain thing I want to get. It'll be funny. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Hey, Nagasu Boulevard, please.
Hey.
Of course. Let's go. Did you see that TV documentary on taxi drivers last night? I didn't catch it. No, I must have missed it. Oh, what am I thinking? You're probably way too busy with work to watch TV. Could you tell me what it was about? Sure, I'll give you the gist. A guy who used to be a company president went bankrupt and got a job as a taxi driver. He's only pulling in a little over 100,000 yen a month now. It was kind of sad to watch, actually. They say that most taxi drivers are people who used to do other jobs. Is that true? In a lot of cases, yes. Does that apply to you? Yes. Really? What job did you do before this? Were you a company president, too? I did lead a lot of people. Kinda like a president does. Seriously? That's just like the documentary. You do seem to carry yourself differently from other taxi drivers. How big was the company you ran? It was... big. Wow! What was it called? I prefer not to dwell on the past. Oh, I see. Sorry about that, pal. I bet you were a big shot anyway. I can tell by the way you talk. I won't ask why you became a driver, but hang in there, okay? You'll get your time in the sun again. Just keep working hard. I'm rooting for you. Right. Thank you. Alan was super short. It's very weird, the length of these. Here we are. Thanks. That was a good ride. Here's the fare. I'll even give you a tip too. Nice. Nope, not quite.
Hey.
Thank you. Keep your chin up, Mr. President. That man sounded kind of effeminate on the phone. I've seen a fair amount of men like that at the bar. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. You sure took your time. Oh well, well. Aren't you a handsome one? This guy has a pretty feminine way of speaking. Shall we be on our way? Oh, gee, mister. I get carsick when I sit in the back. Could I possibly sit in the front with you? I'm sorry, but there are rules. I'm afraid that when we carry a single passenger, we have to ask that they sit in the back. I hope that's alright with you. Oh, you're such a party pooper. But I do find it hard to resist the commands of such a fine-looking man.
Hey.
I appreciate it. Hee. Oh, I just love that serious look on your face. Thank you. Can I ask your name, driver? It's Taichi Suzuki. Then I'll call you Takun. What's your blood type, Takun? It's type O. No way! I'm type B. Did you know that type O and type B people are really compatible? I'm sure they are. I didn't. Perhaps fate has brought us together. What do you think? I think fate plays a part in all encounters. Blood type doesn't really come into it. That sounds so pretentious, Takun, but I like it. You're really getting me steamed up. Okay. We'll be there soon. Oh, that's a shame. I wanted to spend more time talking to you, Takun. How about we go out for tea or something? Maybe some other time. I have more work to do. Maybe some other time. Aw, you're such a hard worker, Takun. Well, I like this job. Oof. Uh-oh. Did I make him mad? Oh, sorry, did I miss something? I just saw that. Oh, I shot. I just got shot with Cupid's arrow. You say the most beautiful things, Takun. I'm in love. Well, I wouldn't want to get in the way of your work, Takun. It really is a shame, but it looks like this is goodbye for now. Mind if I ask for you again? Of course not. Here we are. I haven't met a man of your caliber for a while. My little heart is pounding away. I hope you'll let me sit up front next time. I'm afraid that... I'm only joking. But I will ask for you again. I had a great ride, so you deserve a tip. Thanks.
Hey.
Thank you. Until next time, Takun. Something something, I bit X too fast. That's not fair. That's fine. Breaking the sound barrier, we got a call from an Onisaka-san. Oh, he's requested the chief. Yeah, well, get me instead. This is a call from someone named Onisaka-san, but he's requested the chief, out of all people. I'll be taking that job. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. Normally I'd agree, but the chief is out right now. Might as well let him do it, Hirakawa-san. True, it isn't like we have another option. Okay then, Suzuki-san, he's all yours. Thanks for volunteering.
Hey.
No problem. It's been a long uphill battle since you first ran into the Devil Killers. And once you do this, it'll all be over at last. Make sure you win, so Onisaka can finally get some peace of mind. Be careful out there. We all know you've got what it takes. Yeah, carve your own destiny, man. No matter how tough the challenge, there's nothing you can't do. You guys, thanks. Guess I'll be heading out now. Go get him. Good luck. See you later. Have a nice trip. Eat a dick! Who said that? Did I keep you waiting? Hey, I asked for Nakajima, not you. I thought you wanted the thrill of going up against the top racer in Fukuoka. No need to bother Nakajima-san if that's what you're looking for. I'm your man. What's so funny? Sorry, it just seems you're letting the fact you took down the Devil Killers go to your head. What are you implying? I'm saying you can't live up to Nakajima's legacy. I saw you raise Takamura. You're nowhere near Nakajima's level. Taking you on would be like arm wrestling a baby. Not that I suggest that, but you get the picture. You got some weak-ass odds, my friend. Might as well head on back in that taxi of yours. The odds aren't what's important. As long as there's a chance, I'll take it. What? I can see you letting the past hold you back. I'm here to change that. Interesting. No wonder Nakajima hired you on. Fine, you'll get your shot. But fair warning, I got 20 years of pure rage in this beating heart of mine, and I'm taking it out on you. Alright, time to race. The legendary racer, Toru Onusaki. Onusaka, not Onusaki. Onisaka, not Onuina. Where the f- I can't read. I've already overtaken him. Okay, just the collision sounds there. Fucking Gmod bait-esque. Shite. Shite, shite, shite. Shit. Oh god. Ah! After this set of turns, I'll boost. I vaguely know the words to get to the top. Oh god, I really fucked up a bit. That's fine. Oh god! Get out of the way! Move! Ow. Fuck. We're okay. Oh, straight rail like this, we're good. Or maybe not. He's getting on me. Damn, Ooh. There we go. There we go.
お先に失礼。タクシードライバー舐めてると怪我するぜ。口だけだな。
First time! Nice, just before we got to these turns. Shit. Ow, ow, ow.
楽しくドライブと行こうぜ。アクセル全開。
Nice, not bad.
ガンガン飛ばすぜ。
I didn't actually check how many. Oh, it's 3 laps. Oh shit, okay. What's this there? Alright, save the last boost for the final lap. Oh god! Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks! We're okay. Big old spinning area. Saying absolute Zenkai. I actually don't know what Zenkai means. I only know it's the term for when Saiyans get stronger when they get near death and recover. It probably has another meaning as well, but that's one thing. That's what that was. That's what that was coined as. Okay. Oh shit. We're okay. Oh, that's not great. We're okay. I've got this and I've got a normal boost. to the top. That's a very pink truck. You really did it, huh? You beat me. I suppose I did. What now? This! This is the thrill I've been looking for. I feel like I'm alive again. I've been waiting so long just to feel it. One more time. You did good, Suzuki-san. Thank you. It was almost like racing against the man himself. The guy I've been chasing all these years. You mean this dude? I'm sorry, Onisaka. Nakajima! I know I disappeared on you, but I couldn't... Oh. Don't say another word. I know how hard it is. Even so, the way I went about it, I got no excuse. Don't sweat it. We're all good, man. So the rivals are reunited at last. Seems like they're off to a good start. An accident. That's terrible. Still, wish things didn't end the way they did. I figured it was along those lines. It'd have to be something major to get you to quit. I appreciate your understanding. Well, I can't say I'm not disappointed. I never did get my rematch. But going up against Suzuki-san here got all that anger out of my system. I think it's time I finally left the racing life behind. You mean that? Yeah. In all honesty, I just wanted to go out on a high. One last race was all I needed. And thanks to you, I got it.
Yeah.
You're a good man, Suzuki-san. Guess I made the right call. Ah, it's the cop. Fumichi-san, is he going to be the second musketeer? You're here too? Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? You know each other? Of course we do. Fumichi here was one of the three musketeers. Yeah, what a guess. Can you believe this goody two-shoes was a street racer? Is this true? What? An honest cop can't have a bit of a past? Though I'd really rather you not dig that up. No, it's just that I never would have expected you to be involved. Especially with a group like the Devil Killers. Sorry to keep that little detail a secret. With my current position, I'm reluctant to talk about my history. Oh, sorry about that. At any rate, you've done a fine job here. I'll say it again. Nice work, Suzuki-san. So am I no longer deputized? And thank you. Thanks to you, the Devil Killers are no more, and our old ties are mended. I'd give you a commendation if I could, but that's a bit tricky, considering the methods we used. Your thanks is more than enough. I'll also take cash. No, I can't just leave it at that. Here, take this. It's no commendation, but it'll have to do. Ooh, a sword. This cop just gave a civilian a weapon. Well, how about that? The three musketeers together again. How about we catch up over drinks tonight? Sounds like a plan. Your treat, Fumichi.
Oh?
What? I thought it'd be on the chief here. Huh? Why me? Well, I took down what was left of the Devil Killers and repaired an old friendship. It was a long road, but it was well worth it. Everyone loves a happy ending. I'm back. Hey, Suzuki-san. How'd it go? Did you beat Onisaka? I managed to win somehow. Awesome. Way to go, Suzuki-san. Well, that's good news, isn't it? Now you won't get people trying to race you left and right. Hopefully the Devil Killers won't ambush me every now and then. I haven't seen the Chief around, but I'm sure he'll be happy to hear what went down. Actually, he was over at the race. Let's just say the three musketeers had a happy reunion at last. And now it looks like they're going out for a drink. You serious?
Hey.
Well, yeah. I don't believe this. What's not to believe? The fact that he's not there. They all came together through racing, so I think they've resolved their differences. That's not it at all. Why didn't they invite me out too?
Eh?
That's what you're worried about?
Ah.
I spent my best years together with the three musketeers. I'm their d'Artagnan. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it in French. How could they leave the main character out? He's got real main character syndrome, literally. Don't worry, they wanted to invite all the staff along too. They'll be here any minute now.
Ah.
Oh, alrighty then. Wow! I get to have drinks with the Three Musketeers. Are you 20? This will be a blast. Hey, kiddo. Didn't you have something to tell Suzuki-san?
Hey.
Oh, yeah. What is it, Kiyokawa? Well, you see... Come on, spit it out. Suzuki-san, I passed my Class 2 license test. Really? Yes. Muranmatsu-san helped me get through the studying. Kiyokawa was a nervous wreck, so I had to go to the test center with him. He's a handful, alright. Thanks to him, I passed the written test on my first try. I can finally be a taxi driver now. Just like you, I stepped up to the challenge, and made my own destiny. Congratulations. Looks like all that work paid off. Thanks for saying that. You helped me out so much. Muramatsu-san is the one to thank. Don't forget your manners.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the help, Muramatsu-san. I passed my test with flying colors. So, do I get a present or something? What? That should be the other way around. You're supposed to get me a gift. Oh, come on. Don't I deserve a reward? There's no hope for you, kid. Attention, Nagasu Taxi members. I got one word for you all. Drinkin'! Who's up for it? Me. I thought you'd never ask. You're welcome to join, Hirokawa-san. Oh, but I can get a bit crazy when I drink. What if I end up shattering those glasses of yours? What? Hey, it's time to party. Ah, I'm so lucky to be here. You guys are seriously the best. Hope you're ready to drink, Suzuki-san. I am. Kiyokawa's right. There's something special about this company, and everyone who works here. Why are you spacing out there, Suzuki-san? They'll run out of booze at this rate. Come on, hop to it. And they say you're Fukuoka's fastest. Let's get a move on. Sorry, I scratched my ear there if it was a weird noise. I'm lucky to have them as friends. There should be a little thing below about again translating where it says Suzuki Taichi. So, how many left? 4 more taxi missions. Okay, let's finish them up now. Doesn't really matter because there's no more of those. Looking for stories. The client didn't sound like your average businessman. I wonder what he does. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. He doesn't seem like a typical office worker. Hi, can you give me a ride?
Hi.
Yes, of course. Where are you headed? Nowhere in particular right now. Can I get you to just drive for a while? Okay. How long are we talking? Well, that depends on the conversation. What a strange passenger. Taxi drivers meet all sorts of people, right? Yes. Then you're probably a good judge of people. See if you can guess my job. A freelance writer. Are you a freelance writer? But wow, you got it in one guess. You're pretty good at sizing people up, alright. This should make for an interesting interview. Interview? Oh, sorry for not introducing myself. The name's Muranaka, and I'm a freelance writer, just like you said. Why are you interviewing taxi drivers? I believe variety is a slice of life. I meet all sorts of people in my job, but I figured taxi drivers would have even more perspective. So I've been interviewing cabbies all over the country to hear their stories. I'm putting together an article on it. I see. How are the interviews going? Well, I've interviewed a few drivers already, but all they want to do is boast about the big tips they got back during the bubble economy. Do you have any stories that stand out in particular? It can be anything. Something that stands out, huh? I guess the first day I did this job is what sticks out in my memory. I see. Memories of your first day as a driver? I'm not from around here, so I wasn't confident I could navigate properly. It was nerve-wracking not knowing if I'd reach the destination. Anyway, I finally got my first passenger. It turned out to be an elementary school boy who'd never ridden in a taxi before. He brought a map showing the way to his grandmother's house, which helped me a lot. I see. So it was a first for both of you. He must have been nervous. Yes. But after he had paid and got out, he looked so much more grown up to me than when he first got in. It motivated me to knuckle down and be brave, just like that little kid. Huh? Maybe he's not that interested. That's a great story, driver. I'd love to write about it in my article. You're welcome to. I'm glad I could give him some good material. I don't suppose you have any inside stories on the taxi industry, do you? Things that are ordinary for people in your line of work, but not well known by others? Let me see. Oh, not many people know about this. You know the light on the roof of taxis? Yes, the one with the company name on it, right? They usually aren't switched on unless the taxi is empty, but you can make them blink red to warn others in an emergency. Wow, really? I never knew that. Where is the switch that makes them blink? I'm afraid I can't tell you that. It's somewhere you can push without alerting the passenger. Oh, now I'm curious, but I think I could still use this in my article. Glad I could give him some good material. Here we are. Thank you so much for a fruitful ride. I have plenty of material for my article now. Here's the fare, and a tip for your help. Hey look, I have enough to pay those people trying to extort me now. I'll do my best to write a great article. Good luck with the job. Flight of fancy. This customer had an odd way of speaking. She did speak with dignity and grace, though. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Where are you headed? Oh! Just start driving. Hurry! Sounds like she's in trouble.
Hey.
Alright, let's go. I need you to get me away from here, fast. Okay. Whew, I don't think they've seen me yet. Is someone looking for you? Yes, the Royal Security Detail. They are no doubt searching far and wide for me as we speak. Royal? Yes, I'm a princess, from the kingdom of Khotand. Oh, don't look so nervous. I may be royalty, but I'm just flesh and blood like you. Is she delusional? Or is this some kind of joke? I guess I'll dig a little deeper. She's on candid camera. What's Princess doing in Fukuoka? I came with my father, the king. He didn't want to impose on the Japanese government by making it an official visit, so he came unannounced. I see. He's got quite the imagination. I guess I'll press a little further. Where is the kingdom of Khotand? I guess it's only natural you don't know of it. Khotand is a very small island nation, far to the southwest of Hakata Bay. I see. Wow, it's almost as if she believes this is all true. I'll ask one more thing. You look and sound Japanese to me. Yes, people of Khotand look practically identical to the Japanese. We must share a common ancestor. But, as a result, we have a very good relationship with Japan, and many of us study the language. That's why I am fluent in Japanese. No kidding. She's playing this pretty straight. I'm not sure what to say. She does look pretty serious. By the way, miss... Hey, I'm all for mingling with the common folk, but you need to watch how you address me. You're still talking to a princess. Right. Sorry. Your Royal Highness. Where would you like me to take you? My security detail may still be searching for me. Just keep driving so they don't find me. I hope I'm getting paid for this. Why are you running away from your own security? The other day, the king decided it was time for me to marry, and he picked my husband-to-be. But I didn't like the man he selected at all. My father, however, refuses to give me any say in it. Yeah, that'll happen. Royal marriages are like that. I cannot bear the thought of a life where I must spend the rest of my days with someone I do not love. So I decided to run away, then have an affair. That happened also in the old days. I chose Japan because nobody knows me here. I thought it would be the perfect place to start a new life. I see. And now your security detail is out looking for you, huh? That's right. And their driving skills are quite formidable. If they find me, I doubt we'd be able to get away. I'm gonna have to race, aren't I? I'm getting a little tired of playing along with this fantasy. I'll just smile and nod. Ah! My security detail caught up with us. Really? Well, what are you waiting for? If they spot us, you'll be punished too, you know. That would be a shame. Ah! How can you be so complacent? Look at the car behind us! That's my security detail. If they catch up, it'll all be over. Right. Wait, there is a suspicious looking car behind us. and it's coming up fast. They're definitely following this taxi. Don't tell me your stories were all true. Hurry up. Don't let them catch us. Okay. Oh, okay, we don't have to actually race. We must have lost them now. There's that taxi. Did they find us? Oh no, let's go.
Hey.
Fine. I just want to get this over with. I know we are. How do we do this? Even if you're on overtaken within time, okay, so they have to not overtake me once for 90 seconds. Alright, I'll try. What happens if I somehow manage to lap them? That counters them overtaking me? I don't think I could, but not in 90 seconds, but they are very slow. If we had infinite time, I'd say it could be plausible that we could. Maybe if we hit the if we hit the finish line, it will just end it anyway. No, it just keeps going. We have a ginormous lead on them. In fact, I could just probably sit there idle and I win now. It's 8 seconds. And we win. Whew, thank you. Your driving skills really are amazing. Well, we've shaken off my security team. Now I'll have to find a place to hide. Thank you for getting me this far. I appreciate it. What is it? So, who exactly were those guys? Like I said before, I am a princess of the Kingdom of Khotand. So, yes, I heard you the first time. Then, was there something else you wanted to know? No, never mind. Anyway, is that all? Yes. Here is money for the ride, along with a reward. Nice! That's a huge tip. Maybe she really is who she says. I must be going. I trust that you won't mention you saw me to anyone else. Of course. I am glad I met you. If only the man my father wanted me to marry was as gallant as you. Sorry, did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Farewell. Farewell, princess. Voice of the people. Apparently the client is a well-known politician. Watch what you say. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Nagasugawa Street, if you would. I've seen this guy on TV. He's a member of the Diet. They think he could be the next Prime Minister.
Hey.
Of course. Let's go. Whew. Going out to meet supporters sure is tiring. That does sound tough. Yes, but it's my electorate, so what can you do? Who did you vote for in the last election? I only moved here 6 months. Ago. I'm afraid I only moved here 6 months ago. Oh yeah? With so many people leaving these days, it's always good to see new blood moving in. I hope you pump some new life into Fukuoka. Do you mean literally? You want me to have kids? He looks pleased. I'm thinking about incorporating ideas from the public in my campaign. What do you think the biggest problem is today? Aging population. I do think it's harder for young people to hold on to their hopes and dreams these days. Yeah, well, yeah, they're also growing up. Then they're not having kids. Right, that worries me as well. There's too many kids out fooling around instead of working. Hey, maybe the fooling around will be good. They might have kids, you know, that thing you need in your country. But I don't know what they're thinking. and they don't seem to want to listen to adults like me. What do you do when young people aren't even willing to hear you out? You should be listening to them. How about listening to them first? Huh? You think I should listen to young people? Ew! Gross! They don't know anything. They're idiots. You complain that they don't hear you out, but have you been giving them a voice to speak with? Now that you mention it, I don't remember talking to many young people in the past. Well, we're just not on the same wavelength. It's like they're a whole different species. When you were young, didn't you get sick of being ignored by those who were older than you? Well, I did do my fair share of partying. That never went down well with my parents. When I think about it, maybe the youth of today aren't so different from me. Alright, I'll try giving them a chance to share their opinions and hear them out. And maybe they'll be more willing to listen to me as well. I like the way you think, driver. Thanks for the tip. Happy to be of service. Thank you for the ride. I'll give you a big tip if you promise to back me in the election. I don't take tips like that. Tips are supposed to be a gesture of appreciation. Ha! You're straight as an arrow, aren't you? If there were more people like you around here, there might actually be some hope for this country. Ow! I lifted my arm and slammed my desk. Here we are. Much appreciated. Here's the fare and a little extra as a tip. Nice. Oh! Go on, take it. You've really brightened up my day. This is just a token of my gratitude. Thank you. See you next time. Alright, last one. Man and woman. This man sounded very tense on the phone. He has someone joining him. A couple, perhaps? And then there's free races, free highway drive, and free Nagatsukai driving. Which is the last bit you need to get, like, the last bit of your, points. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Ah, there you are. The girl I'm going on a date with should be here soon. Would you mind waiting a little longer?
Hey.
No problem. So you're on a date today? That's right. It's the first date I've ever gone on. If you look on the far left, you will see that there is a glowing piece of trash. So I'm really nervous. Sato-san, the girl I'm going with, is incredibly cute. And she has a great personality to match. I hope I can show her a good time. I worry I won't have anything to talk about. Say, what's a good thing to talk about when you want to impress a girl on the first date? Well, I think it's best to be yourself and talk about what interests you. But also ask her what interest she has and ask questions and to follow up with along with it. Don't just talk about yourself. I see, my interests are.
Hey.
Right. Well, I'm really into anime with Yuka. I can't say anything because I watch anime, but just... It is one of those weird things where if you bring it up, it is also sort of like people will look down on you. I don't know why. It also depends on the series. Like, it being specifically into, like, moe stuff, which this guy is, that's sort of, I could see why some people might see it as a bit of a red flag. I've literally seen every series, even ones nobody else knows about. Ooh, I could talk about them all day. Huh? What's the matter? I mean, at the same time, if he's asked this girl out and she said yes, she's got to know what he's like. She's got to have a bit of an idea of maybe what he's into. She's got to be into it a bit, or at least into him. Huh? What's the matter? Actually, just not diving that deep on the first date. No, I mean, you can mention you like anime, maybe say your favorite series, but also even then, that depends. Like, I don't know. If someone asked me, I mean, as I mentioned, one of my favorite series is Berserk. It's not my favorite series of all time, because I could never pick a outright thing that I would say is my absolute favorite. I also really like 20th Century Boys. It's a really good read. I'm just not diving that deep on the first date.
Huh?
Oh, you think so? Some people might not understand. Really? Then what am I supposed to talk about?
Hey.
How about something more relatable? More relatable? I don't know if I can do that. Oh gosh, my palms are getting all sweaty. I'm sure there's some people who their favorite series is something like Free or, what's that other one? Yuri on Ice. I just remember Yuri on Ice because it's funny, because it's it's another one with a lot of, like, I've actually not watched it, so I can't say, but I believe it has a lot of, it's a gay romance series, but it's funny because his name's Yuri, and Yuri means lesbians normally. More relatable. I don't know if I can do that. Oh gosh, my Yamada-kun, sorry to keep you waiting. There she is. Hey, if it sounds like I'm ruining the mood, Think you could help me out? I like to imagine instead of him like maybe hinting at us, he's just saying it very loudly so she can hear. I'll do my best. I'm wingmanning, it seems. I was so surprised when you asked me out on a date, Yamada-kun. You were? Do you date lots of girls? Every day in my dreams. What? Every day? You see that many different girls? You're an idiot. No. Don't worry, Sato-san. This is the first time I've gone out with someone in meat space. I just slammed my fucking head with my hand. Shut up! Huh? What's meat space, Yamada-kun? Meat space is just, help me out here, driver. I've never heard the term meat space. I know what he means, but I've never heard anyone use it. I'm guessing he means in real life, but saying that might make him sound like too much of a nerd. Well, meat space is... Oh, fuck, I don't know. Kind of afternoon snack. I don't fucking know. It's kind of afternoon snack. A snack? I've never heard of that one before. Yeah, that's it. It usually involves some kind of salami. Ooh, sounds good. I'd normally be chewing on one right now, but I decided to go out with you instead. I'm not quite sure I understand, but I guess it's nice you picked me over food. Hey, I'd choose you over dried meat any day, Sato-san. Thanks, I think. I always took you for the shy type, Yamada-kun, but you're actually pretty funny. I mean, like I said, she wouldn't accept if she didn't see something in him. Ooh, she bought it. Do you have any hobbies, Sato-san? Yes, I'm a big fan of music. I've been listening to a lot of cafe-style tunes lately. Things like bossa nova and jazz. Wow, that's awesome. Do you like music as well, Yamada-kun? Of course. I listen to music every night. Then I guess we've got something in common. Well, it depends on the music. We should get along great. I like, what's it called? I like power metal. I don't like jazz. I'm not against it, but it's not my kind of thing. You think so? But I also don't listen to music every night. I'm not much of a music guy. What type of music do you like? I only listen to Annie songs. Oh, oops. Annie songs? You mean anime theme songs? Oh, no. Why would I want to listen to that? There's nothing wrong with that. There's also nothing wrong with listening to video game OSTs. There's a whole big joke about that. Some of those are really good. That's not the Annie songs I was talking about. Just be honest, you dork! And what were you talking about? I don't think they're wearing seatbelts. Neither's Kyu, for that matter. When I said Annie songs, I meant, what was it again? Well, Annie songs is... the name of a singer. It's the name of a singer. Yeah, that's it. Most people haven't heard of him, but he has a pretty dedicated fan base. He's a real legend. He's real underground. I think his real name is Benjamin John Anisongs. Oh, I've never heard of him. What kind of music does he make? He makes anime theme songs. Wait, he's right back to where he started. It's a really heavy, classical techno-pop. Sounds a bit too eclectic for my taste. I can't even imagine what that sounds like. If it was something a little more approachable, I was going to ask to borrow a CD from you. But I guess our tastes are too different. Oh. I gotta spoil the mood. What kind of guys do you usually go for, Sato-san? Let me think. Handsome guys with good fashion sense, right? No, appearance doesn't really matter to me. Then is it all about their interests? Like active guys who know all the latest trends? No, that stuff isn't all that important to me either. It must be personality then. I bet you like guys who are outgoing, have lots of friends, and can make you laugh. Well, there's more to personality than that. She's really skirting around the issue. Well, then what kind of guys do you like, Sato-san? One thing I like is guys who are comfortable being themselves. Comfortable being themselves. It doesn't matter whether they are unattractive, have strange interests, or poor social skills. As long as they're happy with who they are, and don't try to be fake, I like genuine people. Now, I will say, it's definitely a better idea to be yourself, not try to fake who you are, especially if you're trying to date someone. But it's also, like, keep in mind, depending on what yourself is, and don't just be, like, a complete fucking weirdo. Like, you can like anime and not be a fucking weirdo about it. Like, I talked about before, there was those... I knew someone who wore a fucking jacket that had a Hegao faces on it, and they wore it to school. It's like, don't be like that. That's just... I don't know how to describe it or what that is, but that's just like... I don't want to say weird, because I'm always someone who... I mean, I'm weird. But that's just, like... it's inappropriate, I'd say. I mean, that is inappropriate in that case, because it's literally wearing pornography on your body. But yeah, it's like... And you can like moe anime, but you don't have to be but being obsessed I mean, obsession with any interest, like, deep obsession can be bad, no matter what the interest. Like, it could be anything. Like, you can... Like, you could like trains, you could like model trains or whatever, but then a deep obsession to it, to the point where it is a little bit like, But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. It also depends. Like, you can... Yeah, because you can be obsessed with something, but not, like, super deep obsessed. Also, it's funny watching the people despawn in the background. But yeah, sorry, I just wanted to say that. Genuine people. That's right. That's the kind of guy I like. What should I do, driver? Drop the act and apologize for lying to her. I guess I should admit I'm really a big nerd, shouldn't I? But is it best to just blurt it all out, or should I try hinting at it to start with? I think it's important to apologize sincerely for trying to deceive her. Right, you know, and God forbid she can't hear any of this discussion. Right, that comes first, doesn't it? What's up, Yamada-kun? I've been lying to you, Sato-san. What? Lying? Yes, about the meaning of meat space and about my taste in music. I see. Why would you lie, though? The truth is, I'm obsessed with anime. Oh? I'm sorry I deceived you. You must hate me now, right? I mean, I guess someone could even call my... over manga I have almost an obsession. It's because I like it, that's why I collect it. You must hate me now, right? No. Huh? I actually think it's great that you're passionate about something. It doesn't matter what it is. There are plenty of people out there who don't care about anything. Sato-san. Hey, maybe you can show me a bit about why you think anime is great, Yamada-kun. And that's another nice thing to do. If someone shows, like, an interest, even if you don't know what it is, show that you're interested and want to learn as well. That's another good way. Like, if you don't get why someone's into something, ask them to show you. Again, I'll use the train analogy. If someone's really into trains, like, you know, see if they can show you. No, they explain it to you, and you might find that it's interesting. What? You want me to teach you about anime? Sure. You'll have to take it slow, though. Wait, does that mean you're willing to see me again? And of course, if someone's really interested in you, and they'll want to they'll want to learn more about you, and they'll want to sort of get to know what your interests are. Take it dating advice from someone who's single. Yes, of course. Let's take our time getting to know each other. What's the matter? Zomg. What did the Z stand for in Zomg? You're funny. I'm glad my advice worked out. I never was really I wasn't around on the internet in 2012, so I don't know much. Well, I know a bit of the lingo, but I never got all of it. I definitely saw Zomg said, but I never knew what the Z stood for. Here we are. Thank you. I'll do my best to make things work with her. Here's the fare.
Hi.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. So we go and talk to her. All done. So yeah, there are a few things left. Like, you have to, like, drive around or whatever to get yourself to your max level. 25, I think it might be. I don't remember exactly. Hold on. We just want to ask a few questions. Yeah, right. I know what you Tojo snakes are up to. You're trying to pin the fact that your chairman went missing on us, and use that as an excuse to steal our turf. Want to say that again, asshole? Aizawa, calm down. But Aniki, aggravating things with the Yamagasa helps nobody. You'll have to excuse my partner here. He's a bit quick to fly off the handle. Aniki, you're just gonna let this guy walk after what he said? I knew something like this would happen. Us regular old Yamagasa boys were against this alliance from the get-go. What? Look, pal, I don't know how you run things up in Tokyo, but don't go thinking you're the star of the show here in Fukuoka. Yes, we understand that. But is there any way that you can let this slide? I assure you I'll discipline my friend here accordingly for the way he treated you.
Yeah.
No way, you ain't getting off that easy. I'm gonna go report this right now. Yeah. Hey, get back here. Stop it, Aizawa. You've done more than enough already. Now come, we need to keep looking for the chairman. It's amazing I could hear this all the way from this side of the river. Fine. The guy really needs to learn how to control his temper. Today's your lucky day. You should have good things in store for you. Maybe you should go somewhere... By going somewhere you could use some luck. Okay. And we also have this one. Congratulations on completing a side story. So, yep, they've sent me a gift. I'll go pick that up, and then we'll save, and that will be it for today. So there's an M store just up here. Also, get my money out. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Alright. There we go, bunch of money. Famitsu. A renowned gaming magazine published by Enterbrain, chock full of game reviews, articles, reader polls, and more. That's everything. Where's the entrance? Where's the entrance? Where's the counter, I mean? Here we are.
いらっしゃいませ。
Ah, dragon scale. Let's say a dragon tore off the scale to give to a mortal and thanks for removing a curse. Shut up, it's not anything I'm aware with that. So that's used for weapon crafting. So we don't need to worry about that. Yet. Not till we meet Kamiyama. Okay, where is the closest... one is directly south from here. Okay, so let's just run down there. But yeah, so we got all of the side story done today. Like I said, some of these side stories are quite long. Just wait for the side story in part 2! Oh boy, it's if we're gonna do it, we'll have to do it all in one chapter, and then we're gonna have to do everything else with that character all in their final chapter. It's very silly how it is, but that's just how it is. But yeah, next time we'll probably finish up most of Q, well, probably all of Q's, all of part 1 with Q. But yeah. I will be back tomorrow for some more Final Fantasy Fridays. We'll be near the end, and then I don't know if I'll stream over the weekend because I'm just going to get ready for the next week because it's going to be a busy week. I'll talk more about it then. But yeah. Anywho, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Bye. Just going to make sure I don't. I'm going to just save again right here after the stream anyway because I'm paranoid. But